In memory, we find purpose. We are a Gold Star family, and this is our nephew, Ryan King. His courage, his sacrifice, and his spirit are the cornerstones of Patriot Pride. Founded in his honor, our nonprofit organization is dedicated to serving those who have served us. From financial assistance to housing support, we provide crucial aid to military families, both active duty and veterans, helping to ease their burdens. His legacy lives on in every family we help, every community we strengthen, and every life we touch. This is more than an organization. It's a promise to never forget this is Patriot Pride.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Patriot Pride channel. How you doing tonight, Mike?
Doing good, doing good. Just enjoyed this beautiful weather this weekend.
It's hot. It's awful and hot.
I enjoyed it.
It's terrible, man. I hate this hot weather. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you checking us out. Hope everything is good. Hope the audio's good. Hope the video's good. And just again, thank you guys so much for coming back and checking us out tonight. We're going to get into a new one tonight, Mike. Got a new theory, Mike.
Okay.
Got a new theory. And it's going to be very interesting. It kind of goes along with one of the other theories that we've thought, but we haven't gotten into this yet. And it goes along with this timeline that is out there. So I really want to get your opinion on this and get everybody's opinion that's coming in tonight. So we're definitely going to get into that here soon. I hope you guys let us know how the audio sounds. We got a new audio board, so I'm hoping that the levels are as good as the other ones were, because we sound great in our ears, don't we, Mike?
Yeah,
it's just
the mics
super
are
hot.
definitely hot.
Yeah, super hot. So you guys let us know if everything sounds good. So again, thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, it was hot this week. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, guys. We're trying to make it to our subs. We're trying to make it to 2,800 tonight, guys. I'm trying to make it to 2,800. We're at 2,744, so we only need 56 subs. So I think we can get there tonight. So thank you guys so much again. If you don't know us, if you're joining us for the first time, thanks for coming over and checking us out. We're Patriot Pride. We're a nonprofit. We help give back to military families. I'm a member of a Gold Star family. We dedicate all of this to Ryan King, who is my nephew. He was more like my little brother. And so I started Patriot Pride in honor of him. And now we give back with the help of you guys and some other things that we do here locally. We help give back to military families in need. So thank you guys so much for joining us. And I can't thank you guys enough for the Patriot Pride family. They've been so great, Mike.
They've been showing.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I always tell Devin is don't show up, show out. They've been showing out lately.
What's up, Kel? Yeah, they have been. I mean, the members and the support is just unbelievable. So thank you guys so much. We can't thank you enough. And just real quick, there's a QR code up there. It's Buy Me a Coffee if you guys are interested in becoming a Patriot Pride family member or a donation. And then we're also monetized as well in YouTube. So, again, thank you guys so much for everything. We can't do it without you. So, tonight, let's get into it, Mike. Got some crazy stuff going on in the Nancy case. Mab did a good piece last night, a guy named Doug from Northport. And we may get into that a little bit, but a phone has pinged in certain places outside of Tucson, and nobody's researching it. It's just crazy, man.
I'm sure there's a lot of phones that have pinged outside of Tucson.
Well, a burner phone was in the location of Nancy's house at that night.
And it's pinged at other locations?
Yeah. So it's crazy, man. It really is crazy. So I don't know what's going on here. I just know that it almost seems like nobody wants to solve this case, Mike, and I'm not sure why. It's very weird to me, but who knows what's going on? I just feel bad for the family, honestly, especially if they didn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
It's terrible. I mean, it really is terrible. So yeah, guys, let us know where you guys are calling it. Risa Joe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Risa Joe. We appreciate you so much. She is great.
Yeah.
She is so great. And I sent an order out to her last week. So thank you so much, Risa. We appreciate you so much. Again, I can't thank our supporters enough. They're so awesome. And I'm just so thankful for everybody. So again, thank you guys so much. We appreciate everything that you do. And I got a lot of stuff going on over here in the studio tonight. So it's okay. We're going to get there. So, guys, let's get into this. This is a strange video that I found, and again, everything is alleged here, right? Everything is speculatory. It's our opinion, and we're not trying to defame or slander anyone, right? It's just some theories that we have, and if we take any call-ins tonight, it'll just be the ideas and the theories of our callers as well. So don't come back at us saying these guys blamed us for something, and because we almost had that the other day on a lot of people. It was a lot of people. So we're not trying to do that, guys. We're just trying to put different ideas and different theories out there. And we've done now, Mike. I think we've done 9 different theories or something like that. So
I don't know. It's been a lot.
yeah, it's been a lot. So yeah, let's get into this video here, and I want to see what you think about this, and I want to see what you guys think about it. It's very interesting to me. So let's switch over and let's check out this video, guys.
I know this is the question many of you have been building to since the beginning of this video. Can the pacemaker data tell us where Nancy was taken? The honest answer is nuanced, and I want to give you the honest answer rather than the sensational one. Modern pacemakers do not have built-in GPS. They are not tracking devices in the way a phone or a car's navigation system is. They cannot transmit real-time location coordinates. The data they record is cardiac and physiological, not geographic. However, the accelerometer data in the pacemaker logs, which records physical movement and its characteristics, can, in some circumstances, provide information about the type of movement the patient was experiencing, the duration of sustained movement, the rhythmic patterns of vehicle travel, the vibration signatures of different types of terrain and transportation. Forensic analysis of accelerometer data from cardiac devices has been used in a small number of legal cases to provide information about a patient's physical activity history. It is not GPS, it is not a map, but it is data, and in the hands of the right specialists, that data can provide meaningful constraints on where Nancy might have been taken and how long the journey took. The pacemaker data shows sustained physical movement beginning in the middle of the 41-minute window.
So, Mike, this is very interesting right here, okay? And it's going to lead us kind of back into this theory that I'm talking about, that I've come up with, the new theory. So let's pay attention to this, and again, I'm very interested to see what you think about this.
As I described earlier, the duration and character of that movement, based on the accelerometer logs, is consistent with vehicle transportation. Not walking, not being dragged across a room. The pattern is consistent with being placed in a vehicle that then traveled for a period. The movement data continues up to the point where the sync stops at 228. At that point, 41 minutes after the camera was disabled and the abduction began, the vehicle had been traveling for approximately 15 to 20 minutes, based on the movement window in the data.
Imagine.
So, guys, there's so much AI stuff out there, right? That we don't know what's true and what's not true. But this is a very interesting video that I came across, and I want to get your opinions on it, Mike. I want to get your opinion. So, for what I'm understanding, there, accelerometer, it can tell whether she's been moving in motion or not, right? So what do you think about that, Mike?
I mean, I think it's very possible. I think a lot of it has to do with, like, it can see her stress levels and, like, is her heartbeat, under control? Is she able to control it? Is she not? And how long of a period, like, where her body is in that fight or flight mode. You get taken from your home, your body is gonna get in that fight or flight mode. You're panicked, you're upset, and I think it can go for a period of time. I don't know about travel and bumpy roads and all that kind of stuff, but you could definitely have that adrenaline for your body to go, oh my gosh, something's happening.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that that's plausible. I don't think it could get into that detail.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, let's.
You know, like when you get scared, all of a sudden
Right.
get scared, and it's almost like you are nervous or whatever, and you have that like adrenaline dump,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you just crack. Like
Yeah.
that's your body telling you, "Hey, I need to do something." Just happened, and it can be in that timeline that they go, "Okay, I can assume it was a 20-minute period." Well, that might have been when she was, from the time she was met with her attacker to the time that they got to a spot or whatever.
Right.
So
Okay. Well, let's go back.
I can agree with it a little bit.
Let's go back and look at a little bit more of it here.
I'm going to walk through it moment by moment because each segment of this timeline tells a different part of the story. The evening of January 31st begins normally. Nancy spends the evening at her daughter Annie's home. She has dinner with Annie and Annie's husband Tommaso. Her cardiac data during this period shows
I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit here.
noise outside, a dog barking, turned to baseline. Forensic cardiac data continues to show normal baseline levels. She arrives home. The garage door closes behind her at approximately 10:10. And here is where the first anomaly appears in the data. Approximately 45 minutes to an hour after Nancy arrived home, at some point between 10:50 and 11:30 in the evening, her heart rate shows a brief elevation above her normal resting baseline. Not a dramatic spike, not an arrhythmia, just a measurable increase in heart rate that lasted for a few minutes and then returned to baseline. Forensic cardiologists who have been consulted on this pattern describe it as consistent with a stress response, the kind of brief cardiac elevation you might see when someone hears an unexpected noise, sees something unexpected, or has a brief moment of anxiety or alertness. It is not conclusive. It could be explained by many things. Nancy getting up to get a glass of water, a noise outside, a dog barking, something on television. But it is there, and it is time-stamped. And it is the first data point in a cardiac timeline that becomes significantly more dramatic as the night progresses. Between 11:30 and approximately 1:30 in the morning, Nancy's cardiac data shows relatively stable patterns consistent with rest. Cardiologists reviewing the data describe it as consistent with a sleep pattern, though not definitively deep sleep. The heart rate is lowered, the rhythm is regular, the device is recording without any significant events. Then, between 1:40 and 1:50 in the morning,
All right, so I want to stop it right there real quick, Mike. So, obviously, what it's saying is it was indicative of a rest, a state of rest, right?
Yeah.
When she was back after she had gotten home, it was indicative of a state of rest. So she's resting, right? All right, so
Yeah.
just want to make that clear.
the data changes. In the same window that the doorbell camera footage shows the masked figure approaching the property and disabling the camera, Nancy's pacemaker data shows a significant cardiac event. Her heart rate elevates sharply. The elevation is dramatic and sudden, consistent with an acute stress response, consistent with fear, consistent with the physiological reaction a person has when they are startled awake by an intruder. The pacemaker logs this event precisely. The timestamp on the cardiac elevation and the timestamp on the camera being disabled, 147, are within the same narrow window. That correlation is not a coincidence. That is the pacemaker recording Nancy Guthrie's physiological response to the moment her abduction began. The 41 minutes, what the pacemaker recorded inside them. Now we get to the 41 minutes. The window between 1:47, when the camera went dark, and 2:28, when the sync stopped. The window that has been the center of this entire investigation. The pacemaker data from inside those 41 minutes is the most significant forensic finding in this case, and I want to walk through it carefully. The elevated heart rate that begins around 1:47 does not drop immediately. It stays elevated for a sustained period. The cardiac specialist analysis of this pattern describes it as consistent with sustained acute stress, consistent with a person who has been frightened and remains frightened, consistent with the physiological state of someone who is being actively threatened, restrained, or moved against their will. The heart rate does not show the pattern of brief elevation followed by return to baseline that you would see from a simple startle response. It shows sustained elevation, minutes of it, which tells investigators that whatever triggered the initial spike at 1:47 was not a brief event. It was an ongoing situation. Within the 41-minute window, the data shows multiple distinct phases. The first phase, roughly the first 15 minutes following the camera being disabled, shows the sustained elevated heart rate with irregular rhythm variations. The rhythm variations are significant because the pacemaker logs them as arrhythmia events. Not dangerous arrhythmias in the clinical sense, but rhythm irregularities that cardiologists associate with extreme emotional distress.
All right, so let's stop right there real quick. So obviously, they're able to log this and pull this from the data from whatever her pacemaker was connecting to via Bluetooth at home, right? So that's how they're able to gather all of this data. And so while she's there, the pacemaker is gathering the data, and then it downloads onto the machine, and then they're able to pull that from the machine, right? So all this sounds pretty much accurate, right? Now it's following the timeline.
The second phase, beginning approximately 15 to 20 minutes into the window, shows a pattern that forensic cardiologists describe as movement-correlated cardiac variation. Modern pacemakers with accelerometer technology, which measures physical movement and adjusts pacing rate accordingly, can effectively record when a patient is moving, how vigorously they are moving, and in some cases, the general nature of the movement. A pacemaker worn by someone who is being physically carried or transported will show different accelerometer correlated patterns than one worn by someone who is walking voluntarily or lying still. The data from this phase of the 41 minutes shows patterns consistent with passive movement, not voluntary walking, not Nancy moving herself through her house. The accelerometer data suggests Nancy was being moved, carried, or transported by someone else. The third phase, in the final 10 to 15 minutes before the sync stops at 2.
So this part is where it's going to lead into my theory.
2:28 shows a cardiac pattern that is the most clinically significant finding in the entire data set. The heart rate, which had been elevated throughout most of the 41 minutes, begins to show a specific type of variability that forensic cardiologists associate with sedation or loss of consciousness. Not cardiac arrest, not death. The heart continues beating, the pacemaker continues functioning, but the variability pattern, the natural beat-to-beat variation that a conscious person's heart shows, begins to decrease. Decreased heart rate variability, in this context, is clinically significant. It is the pattern a heart shows when the central nervous system's normal regulatory influence on cardiac function is reduced. When someone is deeply sedated, unconscious, or has been administered a substance that affects consciousness. The sync stops at 2:28. At that point, no more data reaches the cloud platform. The internal device continues recording after 2:28, but that internal data is inside Nancy, inside a device that can only be accessed when she is found. What the data tells us about how Nancy was taken. The cardiac timeline I just walked you through gives investigators something they have never had before in a case like this: a physiological reconstruction of the abduction. Not a witness account, not a neighbor's guess, not a theory, a physiological reconstruction built from the recordings of Nancy's own heart. And here is what that reconstruction tells us. Nancy was awake when the abduction began. The acute stress response at 1:47 is the response of a conscious person who is suddenly frightened. This is not the cardiac pattern of someone who is taken while deeply asleep without awareness. Nancy was aware of what was happening at the beginning of those 41 minutes. The sustained elevated heart rate and rhythm irregularities through the first 15 to 20 minutes tell us that whatever happened in those minutes was frightening and ongoing. She was not calmed. She was not sedated immediately. She was experiencing acute, sustained fear for an extended period. The movement-correlated accelerometer data tells us that at some point in the middle of the 41 minutes, Nancy was no longer moving under her own power. She was being transported. This is consistent with the theory that she was placed into a vehicle at some point during the 41-minute window, before the sync stopped at 2:28. And the final phase data, the decreased heart rate variability pattern in the last 10 to 15 minutes
So here's where it gets really interesting, in my opinion, Mike.
before the sync stopped, tells us something that investigators have been extremely careful about in their public statements. It tells us that by the time the sync stopped, Nancy's physiological state had changed significantly from her state at the beginning of the window. The clinical interpretation of that final phase data is the most sensitive finding in this entire analysis, and it is the finding that law enforcement has been most guarded about discussing publicly. The sedation question. What investigators believe. Let me address this directly, because it has been circling the edges of this investigation for weeks, and I think it deserves a clear, honest, fact-grounded discussion. The pacemaker data from the final portion of the 41-minute window is consistent with pharmacological sedation. That is the clinical language. Pharmacological sedation means a drug-induced alteration of consciousness. Something administered to Nancy by injection, inhalation, or ingestion that reduced her level of consciousness in the final minutes before the sync stopped. The significance of this finding for the investigation is enormous. First, it tells us that whoever took Nancy came prepared. You do not accidentally have sedatives on your person. You plan for them. You acquire them. You bring them. The presence of a sedating agent in this abduction, if the cardiac data interpretation is correct, tells us that the planning for this operation included pharmacological preparation. This is not opportunistic crime. This is deeply premeditated, logistically sophisticated, professionally executed criminal operation. Second, it tells us something important about Nancy's condition at the time the sync stopped. She was not dead at 2:28 in the morning. The cardiac patterns showing sedation are not the patterns of cardiac arrest or death. The heart was beating. The pacemaker was functioning. The patterns are consistent with someone who is unconscious or deeply sedated, but alive. Third, it tells investigators what to look for in terms of evidence. If a sedative was administered, there may be physical evidence at the scene. Injection marks, a syringe, a particular odor, chemical residue. Forensic toxicology of any biological material left at the scene could potentially identify the specific compound used, and the identity of that compound could in turn narrow the field of who had access to it. Fourth, and I think most significantly for the investigation's current direction, the type of sedation that produces the cardiac pattern seen in the data has a specific profile. It is not something available at any pharmacy. The compounds that produce this type of rapid onset sedation, with the cardiac signature visible in the pacemaker data, are controlled substances, medical-grade compounds. The kind of substances that leave a procurement trail, a prescription trail, a hospital or pharmacy acquisition trail. Someone who obtained what was used on Nancy Guthrie that night did not buy it at a grocery store. And the FBI knows that. And that procurement trail, wherever it leads, is one of the most significant investigative threads currently being followed. The GPS question.
So what do you think about that?
About what? That was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Just the entire timeline of what it said as far as the data retrieved allegedly from the pacemaker.
Like I said earlier, it kind of puts your body in that fight or flight. And I mean, if she was woken from a dead sleep, she's, most people gasp or scream or let out some kind of noise.
Right.
And with that, like your heart will, or your heart will basically be elevated, right? Like
right.
Your heart beats faster, this, that, and the other. So your pacemaker should be able to go, okay, what's going on, and recognize that.
Right.
So then, with the whole issue of, it being elevated for a long period of time, there's a struggle, there's a this. So I can see how all of that comes about. My biggest issue is what would cause it to desync? Like range? Is that what causes it to desync?
Yeah.
Okay. So how big of a range before it desyncs? Does it do it at 10 miles or at 15 miles? And then that way you can know how far it traveled before it desynced. What was her body like at that time? And it says that she was drugged and but still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty neat to see the way they broke it down, but I mean, most people when they're transported are gonna be drug induced at some point because they don't want them fighting. They don't want like a horse tranquilizer or something like that. They don't want, in a prescription and all that, like you don't have to get a prescription for that kind of stuff from a vet and that kind of thing. So I don't buy that as much because you can go to a Tractor Supply and get stuff that you need for your farm animals and that kind of stuff. So right. I don't know. It's hard to say. What do you think?
So it leads me into my new theory. I know we've got so many of them, but let me get back over here and try to pull these chats back up. So kind of leads me into this theory here. So what if, in fact, she was actually drugged before she got back home? Okay? So let's say she was at dinner, right?
Okay.
Let's say that everything was going as planned, and they were all playing the games and everything like that, and she the conversation came up that was like, I'm trying to do 15 things here, guys. So what if the conversation came up that, hey, and again, allegedly, all alleged, guys, maybe the conversation came up that, hey, we're going to ask you one more time for some financial assistance, right? And let's say that didn't happen. And so they were prepared that night. And so let's say that they, God forbid, drugged her at their house, right? Let's say that the whole thing was planned out. They took her back home. What we get here, Mike?
Mab.
What's up, Mab? Appreciate you, man.
This is Chrissy. Hello, dear. I don't know what I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah. Let's say they took her back home, right? Tommaso took her back home. She was already drugged at that point because from the information we got from the video, it says that she was in a sleep state, right?
Yeah.
That could give us the reason why her medication was not taken, because she had a strict regimen about taking her medication at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., right? And so that medication allegedly was not taken. So what if they drugged her, okay, at dinner, took her home, he got her in the bed, propped the doors open, right? And all of this was supposed to be an abduction for ransom, and that they were going to return her, and they were going to get some money out of it. Okay, let's just say that's the theory. But let's say that she was not drugged heavily enough, right? And so when she gets that notification for the doorbell ring, she wakes up, and she's all in a panic because, number one, she's been drugged, right? She's been resting in a heavy state, and now she sees an intruder outside. So let's say that all this happened before, was pre-planned. She was drugged, and then they took her home. She was supposed to be drugged at that time, right? You get what I'm saying, Mike?
I'm following.
She was
you.
supposed to be drugged.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like playing it in my head. All of that I can see as being plausible. But if they were going to do that, why even take her back to the house?
For this whole reason. I still think the porch guy was all staged. It was all going to be staged for an abduction, right? And then they were going to get ransom and return her. But what happened, in my opinion, if we're going down this theory, is they drugged her at dinner. They took her back home, got her in bed. All that in the front was staged. Maybe Tommaso left the doors in the back open. The guy was still going to go in the back to get her, but she's supposed to be drugged. They were going to carry her out in a drugged state. They were going to put a ransom out. They were going to get some money. And then they were going to return her. Maybe they were going to keep her in an induced drug state for the entire time that they had her, maybe. But she woke up. She wasn't drugged heavily enough. She woke up during the night. And that's why that there's 41 minutes there, is because they had to figure out, now what are we going to do? So she woke up, she's freaking out, and now they've got to figure out, what are we going to do? So you guys, I'd love to know your theories on that. But if, in fact, this video is correct, and they could tell that she was in some type of induced drug state at the end, then maybe she was already, because the pacemaker wouldn't have picked up any readings while she was at their house, right? So maybe she was.
I don't know. That's where that's my only struggle, right?
The length of the Bluetooth.
Like, how can it pick up from their house? Could it pick? Is their house close enough that it could be picked up, or does it have to be within a range of her yard? Or
Yeah, I think it's very close. It's just like a Bluetooth device that we have, right?
So how does it, when it, okay, then I have to poke holes in that guy's theory just then if it shows their pattern of movement for 20 minutes in a vehicle, like
I agree with that.
How does that happen then? So if it says that they're traveling in a vehicle and it goes, 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it don't take 10 or 15 minutes to get to her house. So why would they even bring her to the house?
Well,
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah, no, it makes sense.
Both of them can't be right.
Right, and also, it said that it could tell whether she was in a state of being carried, right?
Right.
So I can get that, but yeah, if that is true and Bluetooth only works a certain range, then it can't tell, like you said, she's traveling X amount of distance.
Right.
So one or the other has to be right.
Right. I don't, if they're gonna sedate her.
Yeah.
At the house and drug her, which is totally possible, right?
Yeah.
I can't understand why at that point they would take her home,
right,
and put her in the bed. If she's already sedated enough, then that transaction, pulling her into the garage,
Look at this fancy stuff I got.
Oh,
You'll see it in a second, man.
Dude, I've been watching. You got so much stuff.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't see why they would put her in the bed and do all that kind of stuff. Like I think it would be more of they just swapping her into one car and going to the other.
Maybe.
And then going in and staging the house.
Maybe.
I just don't see.
But like I said, maybe they wanted that scene to be saw on front. Real quick, guys, I gotta stop real quick. Guys, you guys help us out. We've got a lot of people in here, and we don't have that many likes from what I'm seeing here. So you guys make sure you hit that like button. If you're here,
If you like.
no, hit it anyway. Just hit it. And if you're here for the first time, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. Well, we're trying to get to what I say we were going to try to get to. 2,800. Well, we got about 55 to go. So
we've picked up one like.
yeah, no subscriber. Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But we get thousands of people rewatch these. So
Yeah, most
if you're
definitely.
rewatching it, guys, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. And so yeah, so that's kind of a theory that I have. If in fact that video was accurate, it's all a little weird, Mike. Right. So I don't really know what to do about it, what to say about it. I mean,
it's very plausible.
very plausible. Yeah.
Very plausible about what you've said. I can see them starting it at dinner, right? Like they brought her over, game night, whatever it was,
Yeah.
and put it in her drink or food. Like I can see that. From that point on, though, it's hard for me to believe that they would take her and put her in the bed, then wait a couple of hours, and then have all of that set up. I think
But why is that tough to believe? If they want to make it look like an abduction,
I wouldn't. I mean, I would just go ahead and abduct her, and then go ahead and stage the crime scene with her not even being in there. Worst case scenario, because I don't want to be caught, or I don't want to be around. Breaking and entering is a whole lot different than kidnapping, right? So I can see the distraction at the front door. But going in and then staging the scene without her being there would be a whole lot easier.
but they had to get her back there because they knew that they had to connect back with that Bluetooth device for her pacemaker to put her back in that location.
I'd just keep her in the car.
If it picks up that far,
I mean, what I'm saying is, if they pull in the garage and keep her in the car,
right?
like, she never got to her bed. She never got, like, that's what
Right.
I would, at most, I would pull her in the garage. I'd open the garage door, pull her in the garage, or even make the transfer before I open the garage door. And
Right.
they sat there, did everything. She's in the car. They stage everything, and then they hit the road.
Yeah.
That would be that's my thinking. I'm not saying either one's right or wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't be trying to maneuver an 84-year-old woman who's sedated. I'd be wanting to do it less is more, almost, right? Like, I don't want to be carrying her through the house, transferring maybe possibly DNA. Like, I just wouldn't want her laying down the sheets. Like, she would never have seen that bed, if that makes sense. I would just have kept her in the car and then transferred her straight to the other car and then did what I had to do. That would be me. I don't know.
No, I mean, makes perfect sense. But again, I think maybe whoever was planning this was maybe trying to overplan to make sure that they're putting her back at the scene of the crime, to make sure that there's no guesses whether she made it back, to take that guesswork off of, hey, did she make it back from Annie and Tommaso's house?
I'm not saying. I think we're trying to say the same thing.
Right.
I think the difference is, I'm taking her back to the house. If she's in the garage, that's gonna pick up her device right there in the bedroom.
Right.
Right. If I park her right beside the house, that's gonna pick up her device right outside the bedroom. I mean, I'm sure that device, whatever, would pick up by the pool house. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I just don't see, if that's the logic, I don't see her ever making it back inside her house.
Right. No, it's Who knows? I mean, who knows?
But at the same time, I'm curious to see, like, how accurate that video we watched, because it does make you think, like, if it can show the rate of travel of her getting into the car, then wouldn't it also be able to show her traveling from Tommaso's to the house?
That's what I'm saying. It can't do that. It can't. It will disconnect somewhere near the front door. That's a good point. Maybe Arrow has some personal knowledge of this.
And maybe it does have to be inside, and that's why they took her inside, or they thought. I don't know. I'm just...
Yeah.
Without knowing... I mean, without knowing what it can do and what it can't, it's
right.
just...
You just don't know, right? Who knows? But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
Well, was her... Okay, let me ask you this. Was her... I'm sure she had her phone with her when she was at dinner.
Yeah.
Right? So, can the phone...
Well, I think, and somebody in chat, if you guys know different than us, I think there's an actual device in her bedroom that stays there that all of the information gets downloaded onto.
When her phone gets close enough to it?
Yeah, I think
so. Why not I just take her phone into her bedroom?
Maybe it connects directly with the pacemaker. I don't know. Maybe it has to be in close proximity with the actual pacemaker.
That would be the only reason I would see her going back.
Yeah.
So then you're telling me that they had her sedated, laid her in bed, and then waited for what? Somebody else to come and kidnap her?
Well, that's when they had set the other scene up. They propped the doors open. They wanted to stage the scene up front, and they thought that she was sedated enough where they weren't going to have to worry about it, right? That's why they had the doors propped open. They were just going to carry her out, right? But she was not sedated heavily enough. Just a theory.
I mean, it's totally like it's a lot more plausible than some of the theories we've had.
Mm.
Right? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, we had a few different ones, for sure. So I'm interested to see what everybody thinks about it. I mean,
what does the little ninja keep popping up for?
It's a long story. So basically, I have something called, it's just a new program basically, and we have to pop out the chat over here because I use OBS, and we bring it over here, and then now if somebody makes a super chat, or if I want to put one of these on the screen, then they're all popping up over here on the screen, Mike, and then I can click on one of them, and it'll pop up over here on the screen.
That's what popped up. Oh, I wondered what you were doing. I was like, I've never seen that before, yo.
Yeah, so it'll pop up right here, and we can interact with the people in the chat a little bit better and put their chats up there. It's really easy to do in StreamYard, but it's very difficult to do in OBS.
But I have noticed the difference in OBS and StreamYard. I understand why you go OBS.
Yeah, the video quality is a lot better. So yeah, so guys, we'll do some call-ins tonight. We'll put the phone number up, and if you guys want to give us a call. We'll talk about it. I'd love to know what you guys thought about the video we watched. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate it. And again, guys, if you're here for the first time, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We need some subscribers so we can get the name Patriot Pride out there. So please give us a subscribe. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button, guys. And if you're rewatching it, please make sure you do that. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate that. So yeah, Mike. We may watch. Mab did a good one last night.
I tried to tune in a couple of times. It was crazy. Devin had a Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey football camp.
That's nice.
Yeah, that he got to participate in. So it was a crazy day to say the least.
I bet. Yeah, phone's up, Mab. We got a call coming in. Actually, just missed one from an 831 number. So you guys. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hello.
Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
What's going on, Adam?
Hey, man, what's going on? How are you doing?
Are you getting sick or something, brother?
Man, I've been sick for. I haven't been sick, but I just can't get over these sinuses, man.
Thank you,
Oh,
Betsy.
because I noticed a little something in your voice there.
Thank you, Bitsy. Yeah, it's been this way for about a month, man. I've been dealing with it, but
Oh, man.
yeah. How you doing today?
Well, me and Mrs. Mab just finalized CrimeCon Vegas.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
We had to wait till today because our lady that watches our house wasn't. So we're going to be getting back from Florida, Key West, and then a week later we go to Vegas.
That's awesome, man.
So that's gonna be cool.
So we're gonna do our best.
And I'm gonna. Yeah. Does that mean no?
Somebody said they know somebody that can help with that. Someone who has a company, but you being
Oh yeah.
the IVs.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we're gonna try, man. I don't know if we'll be able to make it or not, but I'd love to go. I love Vegas anyway. I've been out
That'd be cool.
multiple times. Yeah, I love Vegas.
So what's our theory today?
So we watched a video earlier.
Let me turn you up a little bit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We got you, man.
My phone's down. What now?
So we watched a video a little earlier. I don't know if you were able to watch it with us or not, but it basically said that toward the end, like the last 15 minutes, when they were carrying her out, that the pacemaker could detect a heart rate at a level that basically mimicked that she was sedated, heavily sedated. So the theory that I had
Interesting.
that goes along with that is, what if she was actually sedated at dinner and they just wanted to bring her home? And
That's instant instant you said that, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Put it in her wine or something.
Exactly. And so they thought that she was sedated enough to where they could take her back home, and then the abduction, quote unquote, could happen, right? And she would be sedated. There wouldn't be any commotion that went on. They could, whomever, Tommaso, whoever, prop the back doors open so that they could come in, take her, without a scene, and maybe take her for ransom, keep her sedated till they got the money and return her back. But maybe she wasn't sedated enough when they got there. She woke up because the video said that it showed that her heart rate spiked, right? And so maybe they didn't sedate her enough. She woke up. She caused a commotion. And so that's the reason they were in there for 41 minutes trying to figure out what are we going to do next. And then they had to sedate her again. So I don't know.
And that's what killed her.
What do you think? Well, it actually said, and again,
That could have been what?
if the video's legit, it said that she was alive when she left there.
Okay.
Yeah, she was just in a heavily sedated state.
Interesting.
So, what do you think you think is a possibility?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It just
absolutely.
Just like sometimes when you're getting surgery, the anesthesiologist, they don't give you enough, and you wake up during surgery. So maybe they gave her some sedation, thought she was sedated enough, but it wasn't. Who knows? At this point.
Had a colonoscopy not too long ago, and they said, "You won't remember anything. You won't remember." I was awake the whole time.
Yeah.
I saw everything.
Really?
And I asked the guy, "Why in the hell did you snip my perfectly clean colon?" He cut a piece out of it. It was fine. There was nothing there. Zero.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's just protocol. I said, no bullshit. That's you charging me money to check for cancer on a perfectly clean colon that has nothing wrong with it. You're an asshole. That's what I told him.
Dang, man.
I remembered everything.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's just malpractice, in my opinion.
They just trying to make that money.
Crazy.
Yeah. Any little bit.
I know.
Any little bit they can.
The medical system here is bad.
It's awful. Yeah. It's definitely.
Yeah.
Awful. Well, any other ideas you got?
Other countries are much better.
Yeah.
There was a person who used to babysit for Cameron's children in Virginia.
Okay.
And one of her best friends babysitted for Cameron's children in Virginia. And she said on a members, I'm not going to say who it is, but she said on a members only video of a creator that it was pretty well known that Annie did not have a very good relationship with Savannah.
Okay.
So that's kind of that's pretty much document. I mean, pretty close source there.
Right.
She was the black sheep, She started doing this. She was like born that way, I guess. I mean, she started this goth stuff way back in, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old.
Right. And we kind of thought that all along. That
And then
was
she
kind of
met
black
someone
sheep.
who was into the same shit.
Yeah.
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 And then the language in that note was just bizarre.
Yeah, it definitely was. I agree with that.
I definitely think Anna is jealous of her sister.
You think Annie's jealous? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my brother had $40 million. I'd be jealous too.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
All my siblings are jealous of me because I succeeded better than they did,
Yeah.
And they're pissed. I mean, they kind of were pissed before.
It's
Some of them probably still are. They just talk shit behind my back,
Well, it's so unfortunate
Huh?
that it's so unfortunate that people aren't
Normal.
it's unfortunate that people aren't proud of their siblings or whomever for being successful. But you're right. And more times than not, people are just jealous.
I'd be proud of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I want to be better than you guys.
you are, but Mab, you're better
Crazy.
than
I'm just tearing in some dinner here.
I cooked a butt today, Mab.
Oh, no, I'm not better than anybody. I'm just, huh?
I said I cooked a butt today.
You did what?
I smoked a Boston butt last night.
Right on. That's cool.
It was amazing, by the way.
I got to get
Is it
your.
good?
I got to. Yeah,
Yes.
I got to get your address and send you some of this rub, man.
All right, I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, send it to me. I
I'm
appreciate
just about ready to tear into some shrimp and broccoli.
Nice.
All right, brother.
See you,
Peace.
man. All right, man. Bye. All right.
Yeah, you killing me with that little chat restore, though. I'm going to have to watch this screen over here.
Mab's good people, man. We love Mab.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I guess there's another person involved. He's talking about a babysitter or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, the babysitter of Cameron, I don't know. He said something about for a members chat on another YouTuber.
Yeah, a YouTuber, I guess, did a members only chat, and that came up in the chat. I guess is what I took him to be saying. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, what's up? How are
What's
you
up?
doing?
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
How was your day today?
How's yours? Oh, I'm blessed. I got up, went to church, did the Sunday thing, seen my mother-in-law for her birthday,
That's
all
good.
them fun things.
Well,
Yep, how
happy
about you guys?
birthday to her.
Not my birthday. Not my birthday's next Sunday.
Yeah, happy birthday to your mother-in-law.
My mother.
To your mother.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will.
Tina.
I was about to say,
My
I'm lost.
mother-in-law is 78.
Tina, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Your mother. Tell me that again.
You're echoing.
Okay. What did you
You're
say?
echoing to
I'm
me.
sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Go ahead.
You said your mother-in-law or your mother?
My mother-in-law turned 78 today.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Thank you.
Something's going on with our audio, Jessica. I don't know what's going on. And something's going on with my voice
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah, you're
Yeah, you're echoing really bad on the phone tonight. I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
It's this new
No, you're
$100
fine.
soundboard you
Go
got.
ahead.
What?
So anyway, about this case,
Yep. Go ahead.
I think you are spot on with this video and wherever you got it. I think you're right on. Because I even said in the beginning that I thought she was deposited.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, do you think that there's a possibility that she was um, drugged before she got back home?
I think there's a possibility that she possibly could have been, yeah. Because, like, I remember someone saying in the beginning that, you know, what if she had a glass of wine and maybe that's why she took an Uber over, or, you know, why wouldn't you just pick your mother-in-law up and then why would you send her home? You know, that all didn't make sense. And now that you're on this theory about this, yeah, that all kind of makes sense to me now.
Yeah, it definitely
And
is
plus, she had
plausible.
her own car.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, but I mean, and there could be a lot of stuff that goes along with that too, right? I mean, it could be because it was dark. My mom doesn't like driving in the dark. So I mean, that I get. I
Okay,
just
yeah, okay, I'll give them that.
I just don't get taking an Uber there and then not getting an Uber back. That's a little weird to me, but
Heck, you don't like driving in the dark. What you talking about?
yeah, I don't like driving, period, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna get me a driver, Mike.
Do you?
I just think that there's way too many people and way too many coincidences of why so many people are looking at this that have never even been involved in true crime,
Yeah,
and so many different things that are happening with this whole case. Why are this many people and no media? Like, no media is watching this. Why are all of us YouTubers so into this and we're so wanting to find her? And not even her own family are searching for her, and they're not doing. They're the ones with all the money.
I know. It's
That's
crazy.
weird to me.
Yeah, it really is. It's weird to me
Yeah.
too. I mean, yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head. I mean, it's almost like nobody, Mike.
I mean, that's just my theory.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like honestly, nobody's
Well,
looking for her actually.
Well, the biggest thing is if you trace it all the way back, there's 5 companies that own all the media in the world. There's 5 companies that own all the media companies out there, like big media, and you can trace it back to 5 major families that own the world media, right? So the you get they get on a story, and you have a news reporter. They report what they put in front of them. You have very few independents that can have the range to talk about whatever they want to. So, I mean, if they don't want to push that narrative, they have another narrative to push. I mean, that's why the media is not talking about it. But if you had an Einstein trial going on and a former president having to speak, and you didn't want that in the news, what would you push? Something that everybody would want to talk about. And now that that's over, let's get back to something else and pull the wool over everybody else's eyes. They tell you whatever you want to hear, and we have enough sheep out there that believe whatever the news media says. A lot of your YouTubers, they want the truth, and they're not going to back down until they find the truth. And I think that's the difference you have. So.
Same way with following God.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just we'll keep
Did
watching.
you hear what I said?
Same way as following God?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. And I said,
Yeah, you're gonna make your own I mean, you're gonna follow your own path, and we're gonna follow our path to find the answers.
right. But as far as why the news media is not covering this, is because it's
because they don't want us to find the answers.
right. And so then you think, why? Like, there's other things out there. Like, they want to push another narrative right now. So.
Yeah.
That's what makes me think it's even more of a cover up.
Yep.
And more people. So.
And why?
Yeah, the answer is why.
Yep.
We say money, but like why ain't anybody turned it in? $1.2 million is a lot of money, so it's got to be bigger than $1.2 million. So that's just my take on it.
Yeah,
which is scary.
it is. It really is. But
Scary. All right. Well, I'll let somebody else call in.
well, thank you, Jessica. We appreciate you as usual.
That was my take on it.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yep,
and
we
for
appreciate you. Did you send my order out yet?
Not yet. Waiting on those some of those shirts were on back order.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it out as soon as I can.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You guys have a good evening, and I'll be back in the chat.
All right. Thanks,
All right,
Jessica. All right, bye. So I got almost all the orders out last week, Mike. I've got. I know I'll be getting one out.
Now, what's that beep I just heard?
So that was we got a new subscriber, Danielle Smith. Thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate you. So that one was a subscribe. We got all kind of different things
It's
going
like
on.
ding, and then
Yeah.
I hear.
So anyway, I got one order that's going out Monday, and that person, I've already spoken to that person. And then I got one more order that we've got some back ordered shirts, and then we'll have everything will be going out. So
I hear you.
yeah. So yeah,
We got people thinking we rock stars.
you're a rock star, Mike. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey guys,
Hey,
it's Lisa
what's
Joe.
up? How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can. How are you doing?
I'm good. Just chilling. I only had two things to say, and I'll keep it short. Okay, the first reason I think that they wanted to get rid of her was for their freedom from taking care of her, because apparently they were the only ones that were really doing the job, and it can become very stressful. And like me, I take care of my parents, and it's very hard, especially when they're older. They have a mind of their own, and it's like nothing you can say is right. It's their way or the highway. And at times that can get really frustrating, but they're my parents, and I love them, and I'll take care of them till the day they die. I would never think about doing anything like that to them. The other thing I wanted to say was the day Tommaso came around the house in a rush. So, like I said, he could have come out the front door. He could have come out the garage. He could have come out the back gate from the backyard. But he chose not to do that. He's coming from around the side of the house. Now, over where Nancy's bedroom is, there's that little patio where they said she used to sit and journal a lot. Right in the bedroom where the sliding doors are. They're right around the side of the house there. There is a gate that goes into the backyard. It's like a little iron gate that you can see through. So I think he went out the back of the house, went out that gate. At first I thought, well, he jumped the fence. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, no. He just walked the backyard, went out that side gate on the side of the house where nobody could see him, walked around the brick edge through the trees where that old tree house is and stuff back there, and then came up through the back. And immediately when he got to the garage, if you go back and look at the video, he has his keys in his hand, but then he grabs, you know how you'll grab your car key to get it ready to crank your car?
Yeah.
So he was ready to leave right then. But I mean, why go through all that when you could have just come out the garage back door, the door inside the garage, and get in your car and leave and close the garage? I just thought that was really sus.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a great point. Sorry, guys, we got an Amber Alert.
But that's the only two things. But I think you're right, Adam. I think she was to drink wine. I know a lot of times that I've seen her on the Today Show with Savannah, she had like a glass of wine with her,
Right.
or so she must have been a wine drinker. So your thing could be right on that, or either I think when she was in bed asleep, they had the chloroform and put it over her nose and mouth and knocked her out that way. It had to be one of those two ways
Yeah, for sure.
to get her sedated. I could have injected her with something, but I mean, it would have been a lot easier to just use chloroform over her mouth, and just that would knock her out pretty much instantly, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for
But
sure.
that's all I have to say. And thanks for sending my order. I can't wait to get it.
Well, I can't wait for you to, and when you do, make sure you let us know what you think about it, okay?
I will. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
All right, see ya.
Good to see you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So if you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you joining us. And also, I'm not sure how many likes we're at, guys, but somebody let me know how many likes we are so we can set a goal on our likes. So thanks, Monet. Make sure you hit the like button as well. And again, we have a ton of people that rewatch this. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit the like button. And
113.
113. So let's try to get 150 likes. We can do that. That's easy. Thanks, Jessica. So let's try to get to 150 likes tonight, guys. Well, that's very doable. Yeah. So I don't know, Mike. There's so many theories out there that could be going on. I meant to ask that caller if we were echoing on their end, but I forgot. Somebody else give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. Let's talk about this case.
She said she was in the car. She thought she didn't realize she was that loud. I didn't think you were that loud.
No, you weren't loud. You were great. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, this is Kathleen from Kenner, Louisiana.
Hey, Kathleen, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing great. It's good to talk to you.
Good talking to you. I have a question for you. Have you seen the new video of, I believe, a possible guy on the porch without his mask?
I have not seen that.
It's if you look up when you have time, it's on the Doug Live North Port on March 8th.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
It actually shows the guy without his mask with the little flashlight in his mouth with the gray or greenish jacket, blue jeans, and two things of backpacks.
Okay, yeah, I think I have.
And they saying,
That guy.
yeah, I think. I have,
and they saying he's not a suspect. He's not a suspect, but they're gonna relay it to the cops or the FBI to let them look at him because it was around Nancy's house.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. Yeah, I think that we saw that. Mab did a really deep dive into that, and he actually thinks that's. I think he thinks that's the porch guy. So he that one in particular you're talking about had two backpacks, and yeah. So yeah, that's a really good point, and we don't know. He may have had something to do with it. We just don't know.
Well, it's kind of coincidence that he had two backpacks.
Yeah, and if he had a bite light, it's pretty coincidental that he had one of those too, right?
Yeah, and you couldn't see the shoes he was wearing, but I noticed if you watch the video, he's handing his hand over the fence or whatever, like letting somebody else maybe put something in the bag or something, and then walked off, like, I guess, towards Nancy's house, I guess.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for checking that out and for bringing that to our attention. Are you have you
Okay,
have you subscribed?
Y'all have a good night.
Are you a subscriber to our channel?
Yes, I already did. I already subscribed. Every time you come on, I'm always getting the notification.
That's
as
awesome.
well as I always put the thumbs up.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
All right. Y'all have a blessed night.
You do
You
the same.
too.
We'll talk to you next time.
All right.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. She was a great caller.
Yep. I'll go and tell you, I never really heard of a bite light
Yeah.
until this case. But I'll go ahead and tell you, there's been several little opportunities where I was like, man, I wish I had a bite light right now. Like, just the other day, we needed it. You had the flashlight holding it up with your chin and your shoulder.
Yeah. So let's talk about this a little bit, Mike. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how I never work and I never do this and I never do that. So let's talk a little bit about what I did.
You were
No,
a big help.
No, let's talk about
I mean,
Yeah.
he came. So when I hit the deer the other day, we found out what was bringing the battery down. Like, it took forever, but we finally figured out what it was. It was the fog light that had gotten busted.
Okay.
So it actually, when the light busted, it crossed over two lines, so it was metal on metal kind of hitting, so it was running back into the battery.
Yeah.
He actually came in and he jumped me off, and he got his hands dirty, y'all.
Now listen. Let's listen. Hold on now. Let's listen. I did a little bit more than jump you off.
You did.
I figured out what was going on.
You did. I was impressed.
Yeah. You got to give me some props now.
I mean, I'll give it to you one. But he did get his hands dirty, y'all.
Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
This is Marianne. I just subscribed to you a few weeks ago. Love your channel.
Well, thank you so much.
If they went to if they went to the extent to get something to sedate her with, whatever that may have been, why wouldn't they have gotten her meds too somewhere else?
That's a good point. And maybe they did. We don't know,
Exactly. This is what I'm wondering, is that they didn't get the meds that she needed. So that's just something I've been thinking about.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's a great
yeah,
point. That's a great point. Do you think that there's that it's plausible that she was actually maybe drugged before she got back home? Maybe she was drugged at dinner?
possibly.
Yeah.
Because from what I've seen earlier, the pacemaker showed that she was sedated.
At the end, yeah.
So, something about that data showed she was sedated prior to her leaving.
Right. Yeah, from
So
the
I think it's possible. And she didn't take her night meds. Maybe she just went to sleep because she was drugged up.
yeah, that's kind of the theory that I had. So yeah, you think that's plausible? You think that could be what's going on?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Tell me
Yeah.
your name again and where you're calling from.
Yep.
Tell me.
All right. I'm going to try to actually become a member in the next few weeks. I just got to figure it out financially.
No, hey, that's
All
okay.
right.
No, thank you so
I'll
much.
let you go.
Hey, as long as you're on here with us and
Yep,
you're
yep.
joining us, that's all we can ask for.
And you call in, you just keep doing you.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, and we appreciate your support so
I do.
much. It means more than you know, so thank you so much.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you.
All
Yep,
right.
bye.
Bye-bye. That's awesome.
Yep.
Guys, we must have a bunch of people in here that are already subscribed. Because we've not got many new subscribers
We've
tonight.
got one.
We usually get 50, 60, 70 new subscribers. So, guys, if you're in here for the first time and you have not subscribed, please make sure you go to Patriot Pride on YouTube and subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button, guys. Rammer Jammer, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yeah, real quick. So what we are is we're a nonprofit and we help military families in need. So any revenue we generate, we give back, guys. So we appreciate your support. If you'd like to help and support the mission, we've got a QR code there for buy us a coffee, or we're also monetized on YouTube. You can become a Patriot Pride family member. We'll put your name on the banner here. Or if you just like to make a little donation, that'd be great too. But if not, that's fine. We just want you to subscribe and hit the like button, guys. So if you're in here, I know you can hit the like button. So because there's way more people in here than we have likes. So
And we appreciate them tours for real.
yes, thank you for your service. We really appreciate it. So So let's see here. Let me make sure the phones have been working, I think, okay tonight.
We've only had
only two missed calls, so that's
instead
not
of
bad.
19.
Instead of 19 or 48. So that's pretty good. So give us a call, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's see if you guys think that, the banner is getting a lot of names. And before we go any further, I think we've got 47 or 49 subscribers right now. Family members, right? Patriot Pride family members. So, guys, if you don't know this, if you're here for the first time, and you don't know about this, so when we get to 100 Patriot Pride family members, okay, 100, that's all we got to get to. We're almost halfway there. When we get to 100, Mike has agreed to wear some pink Speedos for 5 minutes on a live, right, just to show his appreciation. So if we get to 100 family members, Mike's going to wear,
by a certain day.
By August the 1st, Mike's going to wear a pink pair of Speedos for 5 minutes on the live. And if we're in Vegas, he's wearing them on the strip. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? It's Shauna.
Hey, Shauna. Good to hear from you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
And where are you calling from?
You know, this case has just got me stumped.
Shauna,
I can't believe it's went this long.
Shauna, tell us one more time where you're calling from so everybody will know.
Oh, Missouri.
Okay.
Yes, Missouri, yeah.
I try to place people by their name with their name from where they're calling from, so that just kind of helps me remember.
Right.
So keep going. Sorry about that.
So I don't know. I'm just I just can't believe that it's been this long.
I know. Isn't it so crazy?
It is. And you know, if that would have been me done that, they would have had me on my way to the electric chair before morning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, and you can find all these people all over the world, but we can't find this, or we mess up. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
All the technology we have is crazy.
I think maybe some of Pima County may be involved. That's why there was the whole mess up in the first place.
That's a good theory.
Most definitely. I've kind of always thought, like, why do you send a investigator to investigate who's never had that type of experience? And you had other investigators that had that experience, and you send them to something else. Like, a lot of the stuff you don't send a new investigator to go in and cut your teeth on a national case with a high-profile daughter whose mother's missing. You don't do that. You put your best people on the case, period, unless you're just an idiot like them, or it's an inside job.
Well, I think what he thought he was doing is he was getting his buddy or whoever he put. Still don't know the lead investigator's name, but I think he thought he was putting his name in the limelight to help him in his career, or maybe he was getting some type of kickback from that, right? Instead of putting a tenured investigator on the case, which is just crazy to me.
Yeah, he put his 21-year-old
and I think
detective on phone duty. So
I think that he thought that they was going to find her, and they would end up solving the case before the FBI got involved, and then that would be a big win for him. But I don't know how or why he's sheriff, but he needs to go.
Yeah.
I've heard they were trying to do something to kind of oust him. You think there's any truth to that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think he's got 5 days or 4 days, maybe 6 days left to respond to. I think the city is asking him to respond to something that they put out there, or somebody's asking him. So he's got a certain amount of time to
To respond.
Yeah, they're trying to get him to resign or recall him, I think. Sounds like.
And if that would have been my mom, I would have had everybody I knew. I wouldn't have asked the FBI or the sheriff. I would have been calling people myself saying, "Hey, can you guys help me? Just come help me look."
Yeah.
I wouldn't have asked them. I mean, and she could. I mean, people all over. All she'd had to do was get on TV. People all over would have come in just because it was her.
Yeah.
And I know, it might be dangerous, but they still would have done it.
Well, with that kind of money, if I had that kind of money, I'm calling somebody that I know that is in investigations, that's the best private investigators in the country, and be like, I don't give a damn how much it costs. Find my mom.
Right.
And it would be
and hire 3 or 4 PIs.
And it would be a blank check. Like, it's just, here, go. I don't care if it cost me the $40 million if I found her, and like it wouldn't matter to me. But I mean, a lot of people are different, and I'm not saying she didn't and what they did behind the scenes. I can just only speak for what I'd rather have my mom than $40 million. That's just me. So.
Yeah. I guess, though, you never know how you're going to react until you're in the situation. But I think I would have still, I would have hired 1, 2 investigators if I were in her position. I just would have.
I mean, I would have hired the best.
And they may have found her in time.
I would have hired the best that money could buy.
Right.
And I would not have let somebody tell me that you can't look for. I mean, somebody said they told her that they can't form search parties. What's up with that? I don't really understand that.
Last time I checked, it was America, and we can form whatever we want. So what a lot of people don't understand is the law can tell you to do one thing, but they cannot. That does not supersede your Constitution. I can come up and say, and ask for your ID, right? As a former law enforcement, I could walk up and ask for your ID. That don't mean you got to give it to me.
Right.
I can say, hey, you can't form a search party. Well, guess what? What are you gonna do? You didn't mark off a crime scene, so how are you telling me I can't do that?
Right.
So I mean, they can, but that doesn't mean you have to.
Right.
They aren't my mom. They ain't my dad. They can't tell me what I can and can't do. Like, you're a grown adult. You can do what you want to do. And even so, what are they going to charge you with, right? Like, what are you going to do? Arrest me? Okay, I'll bail out. Like, it ain't. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's just this whole thing just blows my mind.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully they'll find some type of resolution soon. At least get some justice for her. That's what we're praying for.
I hope.
Yeah. But anyway, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you.
Sure.
You
bet.
We always appreciate your calls. I don't think I asked you, but what do you think? Do you think that it's a possibility she was drugged before she got there? Before she made it back home?
It's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we went over everything on this channel.
We've gone over a lot of stuff, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ram Jammer, thank you so much for becoming a Patriot Pride family member. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, we've covered, I guess we've covered, I don't know, literally probably nine different theories.
The only thing we have not really covered is an alien abduction.
An alien abduction. Maybe we'll cover that on Wednesday, Mike.
I'll go and tell you. I'm probably walking out. I don't do that extra. I'm not saying that ain't out there. I'm not. I don't have any answers for you. I'll just sit here and be like, what?
I got you. All right.
Heaven's light is eternal forever says.
Well, you guys have a good rest of your week.
I hope you do the same. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time, okay?
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. What did I just hear in my ears? No, what the heck was that? I'm sitting here talking about extraterrestrial, and I hear like somebody speaking to me from above. What was that?
I don't know, Mike. We got a lot going on here.
You could not have timed that any better.
We got a lot
They're
going
like,
on.
I heard that. I heard it too. They heard it too.
They heard it too?
They're like, what? Yeah, they said they heard it. Some deep ass voice. See, yeah, you ought to have heard it in these daggum headphones. I was like, I just froze. I was like, what?
I don't know what it was, Mike.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what it was, guys. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on, Mike.
Well, they all heard it too.
So, guys, I got a question for the chat.
Go Dogs.
Sick 'em. Who? What?
Rammer Jammers. Roll Tide.
Oh, no. So, listen, guys, I got a question for you guys. Can we move on a little bit from the Nancy case, like Wednesday? Can I
have a new one?
I got something I would like to. It's not it's an old. Like I want to get into like some older stories, right?
Yeah.
Some scary-ish kind of stuff, right?
Scary.
Yeah, I've got some. I've got some things that are pretty freaky.
You're talking about scary.
And so I would like to know if you guys would like to hear
type
like
stuff?
different stuff. So guys, put a 1 in the chat if you guys are okay and you would continue to come on and support us and watch us if we kind of move off of Nancy for a minute and then we'll obviously come back. We don't want to forget about Nancy, but there's so many other things out there that we can cover. So, yes, please. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of things that
now you have me like.
Yeah, there's
like,
well, it's just so much more interesting to come on here and actually hear a story, right?
I mean, I get that.
And if
but
I've
like,
got a story to tell on Nancy,
ones.
if I got a story to tell on Nancy, we'll tell it, right? But I don't want to sit here and beat a dead horse, guys. I don't want. I mean, I don't want.
They said no ghost stories.
No ghost stories. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, maybe Wednesday we'll come back on and do a story on something else. And we did that one other time, but I guess the story was on the wrong thing.
Yeah, you were talking about
It was on the wrong thing, wrong person, I guess. And YouTube's like, nope, you're not going to talk about that person. So we're not going to talk about that person anymore. So
is it having to do with crime? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christy says yes, ghost stories.
I'm not saying don't believe in aliens. I just don't want to hear about them. If they gonna get me, they gonna get me.
Patricia said we was talking about that place in Northern California. Yeah, we were. They didn't like that.
Yeah, they definitely did not like that Northern California thing.
Yeah, they did.
We got like 300 views.
They did not like that. They did not push our channel that week at all. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anybody else want to talk about this theory that we got tonight? I'd love for somebody to call in and let's give us your opinion on whether you think she may have been drugged before she got back home. Let's see what you guys think about that.
And what if she wasn't even necessarily drugged, or they didn't know how much she would have to drink? If she's a wine drinker, maybe they were like, they kept feeding her wine, she drank it and took it like a champ. So they didn't think that they needed to give her as much meds. I mean, it's very plausible that they. So you think? Let me ask you a question then.
Yeah.
So they would have probably had to have something on hand to drug her, correct?
Yes.
What if they would have had their conversation? She said no to the money. You think they did it then, or you think it was all, no matter what she was going to say, they were going to?
I think it was already planned. No matter what she said, it was going to happen. So Patricia says, I thought you were going to do a butt this weekend if you didn't go live. We did, Patricia. I did a butt.
He just didn't show it with anybody.
I didn't know if you guys would want to watch me going live on cooking a Boston butt, right? So I don't want to bore you guys. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Yes, this is Francis from Texas.
Hey there, how are you doing?
How are y'all tonight?
We are doing great. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Well, thank you for calling us. What do you think? Yeah.
I was thinking about being drugged. They could have simply went into Mexico and got all the drugs that they needed for all that.
Most definitely.
Very good thought.
Because it's not very far at all, is it? I heard
no,
like
it's only
15 minutes.
It's a little further than that, but it's not
30
far
minutes?
at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. It definitely could have been that. And you know, us and Mab did a good piece on, excuse me, Kayla's husband William, right? And he had been, I think, allegedly 60 miles arrested for human trafficking in Mexico. So who knows? Who knows at this point?
Did you hear about the Easter egg hunt that turned up a baby
It's hard
skull?
to tell in this case.
Yeah, it really is hard to tell.
Hard to decide on one scenario.
It really is. It really is.
A lot of things are so plausible.
Do you think that she may have been drugged before she got back home?
It's possible.
What do you think? If you had to say what happened, what would you say happened?
If I had to say what?
Cut
out, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. If somebody just said, "Hey, what is your theory on this case? What do you think happened?" What would you say?
I really haven't made up my mind on any certain theory. I think it's just crazy as hell.
Yeah, it is. It really is, because there's so many different things that could have happened, right?
Right, and like I say, so many things are plausible.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if this sheriff resigns? Who will somebody move up, or will they just hire another sheriff?
How's that go, Mike?
Well, usually what'll happen is they'll appoint a sheriff.
Like an interim?
Yeah, and then he would remain until there was an election again. Sometimes they might have a special election, but for the most part, they would, and it depends on why he left, right? If the whole place is corrupt, if it was like, but usually they will appoint a sheriff. That sheriff would stay until it was time to be for the elections, and then they would have people who would run, and then the county would vote on them.
Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked.
That's usually
I
how
hope they
that
get
works.
a better one.
Yeah, I hope they get a better one too.
Yeah. Well, they can't get much worse, can they?
Well, I mean,
I don't think so. But I guess it is possible.
Yeah,
anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
That's true. Well, thank you so much for calling us. We appreciate you joining us.
Well, I appreciate y'all having the show.
You watch us a couple times a week when we go live?
I try to. I'm usually late.
Well, that's all right. You can rewatch it. We have thousands of people rewatch this stuff, so that's okay.
Yeah, I always rewatch it.
Well, good.
I don't get notifications right.
Really?
YouTube messes with me.
YouTube messes with me too.
They've been messing with us lately, so. But thank you so much. It's good to hear from you, and I hope you call back in again. Okay.
Okay. Well, y'all have enjoy your evening.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. We picked up a few more subscribers, so thank you guys for that. If you're in here for the first time, guys, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you have been in here and you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Have we hit 150 yet? Anybody? Let us know if we've hit 150 yet, if you don't mind, because that was our goal for tonight. Let's see if we can hit 150. Mike, what do you think about our new overlay? Do you like it?
I like a lot of. I'm still trying to find everything out. Every time I get right to the point of like, okay, I figured it out. I can look at this screen for this and that.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's like it's all over the place.
Imagine how I feel.
I'm like, what in the world? We ate away, bub.
Imagine how I feel, brother.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do what you do anyway. So.
Yeah, you could. You could do it. You could do it.
My dyslexic ass. I mean, they'd be.
Guys, we need 7 more. I know 7 of you has not hit the like button yet, so please hit the like button and call us again. Call us back if you've called. We had a couple of missed calls, so if you have called and we didn't get you, please give us a call back. We'd love to talk to you. In the interim, I'm going to show you guys. Mab showed this last night if you were watching Mab, but Mike has not seen this, and so it's very interesting. And so, Mike, I want to see what you think about this. And guys, we need 2 more subscribers to hit 2750. So, if you haven't subscribed, give us two subscriptions, guys. All right, Mike, let me see what you think about this right here.
A new water heater. That's why I said maybe that cart was his to move the water heater around and left it there. I don't know. This is something I haven't heard of. He kind of fits the bill too, shape-wise. And did he have a helper with him that might have been involved in this? This was done like a month before, less than a month before she went missing. So this person knew the house. Then we have the case of the burner phone. This is a phone that doesn't keep track of who owns it and stuff. So you can buy it. It's called a burner phone if you don't know. They're real cheap. You just buy it by the minutes. And this was actually detected at Nancy's house right here. It pinged right here by Nancy's house. And they have it traced to downtown. It pinged downtown too. And then it pinged out in the Arizona desert. And the police actually this is Dad's Gone Live video. He went out looking a little bit out in the desert area. But the thing of it is, the cops went out and they searched and they didn't find anything. Where the phone pinged out towards the desert, they were out here searching. And they haven't told anybody else. Why haven't they told anybody else where it is? Where did the phone ping? So all these guys that are searching don't know the actual road. Give us the road. Tell us where it pinged. You guys obviously didn't search long enough. Let these guys get out there and search. It's obvious if the phone pinged there, it's obvious in that direction. Let's get people out there. Then we get a confession on a live stream.
Well, I mean, just because it pinged there doesn't mean that it's there, right? Like it just came through there. I probably wouldn't say what road it pinged on either. Really? To be honest with you, if I was in law enforcement, right? Like
and tell us why
they done screwed up so bad.
Yeah, at this
as
point.
It is.
Yeah,
like they know they've screwed up, so like I have to keep some things to my close to the vest, right? Like I'm not. For instance, if law enforcement in general is close to trying to find somebody, I'm not going to let people know, hey, I'm on to you. Or, I mean, they might not have found the phone, but they might have gotten another clue, right? I don't want somebody to come in, contaminate a scene like we did in the beginning when we released the crime scene too early, right? So,
right.
There could be a lot of things. I mean, I'm sure they have a map set up and say, okay, it was pinged here, it was pinged here. I'm trying to, hey, is it heading towards Mexico? Is it heading towards, where is it heading? I don't want them to know that I am on to them.
Okay.
So, if we're all watching it, the people who did it are watching it.
Yeah.
So why would I even let them think that I have any information?
Well, I get that, but at this point, it seems like they're going a little overboard. If they're keeping all this stuff close, it's a little too long, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not. I mean, what is this, like day 70? Maybe that's not too long. I don't know, but I mean, they're out there telling everybody that they have no suspects at all. I don't know. It's just a little weird to me, but a lot of people are agreeing with you, Mike.
Yeah, they
so.
don't have any suspects because everybody's a suspect.
Gotcha.
Right? So
hey, forget me not.
I've not narrowed it down to it. It's like when we were talking about that clue game, right?
Yeah.
Like you're giving guesses and you're trying to get as much information as you can collect, right?
Right.
Well, I'm not wanting you to know who I think it is and give you any more information as I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Right.
So if I'm like, oh, I know who it is. It's the butler. Right?
Yeah.
Like now I done gave a clue away to going, hey, now you look at I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep everything close to the vest. So, and I'll go and tell you, the FBI want to solve this case and the sheriff's office wants to solve this case. So ain't neither one of them giving anybody, they ain't sharing any information with any one of them. Because, and not saying the departments in general, as far as the FBI, but a lot of them who are working this case, they're like, if I solve this case, this is going to blow my career up.
Put you on the map, yeah.
Right? So why? If you're neck and neck, and it shouldn't be that way, but if you're neck and neck with somebody in the FBI and you put this feather in your cap that you solve the case, what happens then? Or if I'm with the sheriff's department and I'm the one who breaks this case open, I might be the next sheriff.
Yeah.
Right? Like so a lot of it is
arrogance.
Yes.
Selfishness instead of selflessness. And, you know, to me, that's not for the greater good of solving this case. You know what I'm saying? And I think people need to work together more for the greater good of solving the case.
But the only people that are going to work together...
Thank you, guys. 150 likes. Thank you guys so much.
But the only people that are going to work together are the people that don't have anything to gain from it but the truth. There's other people that will have stuff to gain.
Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
what's up?
Nothing. How's it going?
We're doing great.
It's going good.
So tell everybody who you are and where you're from. We know.
This is Patricia from North Kakalaki.
North Kakalaki.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing tonight?
Fat and sassy.
As usual, right?
That's it.
So what do you think about this new theory I have?
It could be possible.
Yeah.
And I think if they went that far, they probably, old Tomato Head probably paid off old Barney Fife to keep his mouth shut and take the fall.
Possibly.
I mean, because he's going to take the fall anyway, you know?
Possibly so.
That way he can get his vet paid for.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I ain't never watched his TV show.
Yeah.
I hope the TV show's better than what's really going on down there.
Yeah. Preach.
But I don't know. It might be a good show to watch if they get away with everything.
Or
let you know when to have your guns out.
You better have them out all the time. Or maybe it'll be a great show when he solves it, right? Maybe he's holding all this stuff back, building the suspense, you know. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. I hope that's what it is.
I mean, and two, they might have a person in the police department. Once old Nanos goes down, then he'll come out and tell everything that happened, maybe.
Right.
You never know.
Possibly. Yeah.
Unless the kids pay him off to keep quiet to sell the book. Everybody's going to be buying that book.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting for sure. And everybody's going to be watching the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I started saying, in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
It's definitely.
But I mean, it's possible, or maybe they could have given her the wrong medicine. That would have said something about her bleeding out the mouth. I mean, they could have given her medicine and took her back home, put her in the bed, and waited till it happened. Took them 40 minutes to clean her up to get her out the door.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because when when you go on to the next stage of life like that, stuff happens. You know, you have to clean them up and stuff.
Right.
So that might be why they was in the house for 40 minutes.
Yeah, there must be a good reason for that, for sure. That's a long time.
Well, I mean, if I go in there and I find a woman laying in the bed and it's all messed up and everything, you know, they'll have to clean her up, clean the bed up, probably wrap her into something, you know, put something around her in case something does come out, and then go out the front door. And that could explain the blood that might be coming out of her nose or her mouth or something. They might not even hit her.
Yeah, might be. You're right.
And she was so drugged up, she wouldn't even have. She didn't even remember taking medicine.
Right.
I mean, they did so much stuff that could have happened. Ain't no telling.
Right.
I hope they catch him.
Yeah, I do
Maybe
too.
he'll think he's really got away with it and get bold enough to start bragging about it, and then we'll get him in.
We hope so.
You know how they do.
Yeah. And maybe that's what
I
they're
sure
doing.
do too.
Maybe they're trying to make the case look really weak so somebody will think that they've gotten away with it, you know, and maybe somebody will talk. But we'll see what happens. We don't know, Miss Patricia.
Well, was that butt you fixed good? I know I didn't get none of it.
Hey, I just ate me 2 sandwiches right before we came on. It was amazing.
Was it?
I haven't even.
Well, I'm glad.
I haven't even eaten any of it yet, Patricia.
Oh man, you the cook and you ain't even got a bite out of it yet.
Well, I cut in line.
Well, you know how when you cook for so long, you just really don't have a taste for it anymore after it gets done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to try something different.
Well, I like cooking for people, and I like cooking what I cook. But
Well, I can understand. I'm talking about for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, I love Boston butts, and I
I
love
mean, you
brisket.
come up with the barbecue. You come up with the barbecue stuff and everything. Why not try to come up with I don't know, something with seafood like jambalaya and make your own sauce for that or something.
Well, I'll tell you this.
That'd be different.
I don't know if you heard me the other night, but I'll tell you this. If you mix the the Patriot Pride original sauce and the Patriot Pride vinegar sauce, if you mix them about 1 to 1, it makes an unbelievable cocktail sauce. So to dip shrimp or fish in, yeah,
amazing.
It's unbelievable. So yeah, so if you want to try that, if you like shrimp or you like fish, or if anybody out there has gotten any of both of those, mix a little bit together.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable cocktail sauce.
Well, I like flounder and perch. I ain't into all that crawdads and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't that country. I mean, I'm a little hick, but I ain't that hick.
Well,
my old man even tried to. My old man, he even tried to get me to eat shrimp. I won't eat shrimp.
You don't like shrimp?
No.
Okay.
Now I have
Call
to
me
disagree.
old-fashioned. I can't. I mean, it might be good. It might taste good, but I can't deal with the way they look. Reminds me of a big old crawly bug crawling across the floor, and I'm not gonna eat nothing like that.
Well, I'll eat the
He
shrimp
said,
for
"Well,
you.
you're crazy.
Yeah, Michael.
You can have all my shrimp you want."
Michael, eat it for you.
I will eat it.
So, but yeah, Miss
I
Patricia,
don't like shrimp.
we appreciate you calling in.
All right. Well, I was listening to everybody else, and I just thought I'd call and let you know I'm out here.
Well, we appreciate it, and as
Hey, did you check on my subscription and make sure I'm already subbed up or
yeah, it looks like you are.
from now on?
Yeah, it looks like you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was just wanting to make sure.
Thank you so much for that. You don't know how much we appreciate you.
Well, I mean, it ain't much, and I figured that'd do y'all more good than me buying the cocktail sauce and stuff.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? The barbecue stuff.
It helps out tremendously for other people. So thank you so much.
Well, I like what you do. My grandpa was a World War II veteran. He was in the Navy. And boy, you talking about some tails, he'd come back in and tail.
Yeah.
There's some big old fish out there.
I can imagine.
All right, well, y'all Yeah, huh?
I said right.
Yeah, I said I can.
He was a cook.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, he was a cook, and he said them guys would come in there and eat, and stuff, and he'd have to clean up, and he'd take them scraps and throw them over the ship. He said, you ought to see them big old fish come up.
I
Said it looked like they could swallow the whole boat.
Dang.
All right.
Well, thank you, Miss Patricia. It's always good to talk to you.
All right, y'all too.
All right,
And
bye.
bye.
We love Miss Patricia.
She's awesome.
She is. She really is. All right, guys. So thank you so much for the likes. I think they said we've got a little over 150. So if you guys are in here for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're Patriot Pride. We're a nonprofit, and we help give back to military families in need. So if you'd like to contribute at all, we have a QR code for Buy Me a Coffee. You can become a Patriot Pride family member, or you can donate one time if you'd like. Or if not, we're also monetized on YouTube. And if not, that's okay too. Just thank you so much for joining us, and just make sure you subscribe to us and hit the like button. So thank you so much for that, guys. Give us somebody, Mike, 80% of the people that watch us are not subscribed. So, guys, if you're watching, like I said, we know thousands of people replay this and rewatch this. So you guys don't know how much those subscriptions help us out, helps the channel out, helps get Patriot Pride's name out there. So please just hit the subscribe button. We're only 2 away from 2750, guys. So help us get to at least 2750 tonight. So we just need 2 more subscribers. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button. And if you are watching and you haven't hit the like button yet, please make sure you hit the like button. So we're back. And the number's still up there, guys. If you guys want to give us a call, and we'll talk about this. I'd love to know, again, your opinions on whether you think that it's plausible that she was drugged before she got home. So you guys let us know. Jody Lynn says fried catfish with fried potatoes and onions and cornbread. We
cooking now.
We need to come to your house. Man, that sounds good. That sounds like some of Mama's cooking right there, Mike.
Hey, last time you talked about Mama's cooking.
What happened?
You cooked, what was it that you cooked?
Sausage and gravy biscuits, man.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Y'all, if y'all don't know, I love to cook.
He does.
Mike says I can throw down. But also, we had a little incident with that time, right?
We had the fire.
We had a fire. Bathy Jane caught on fire underneath.
So he has this big old huge, I'm talking about huge smoker. And up under it, he had some old wood stacked up under it. And then he also had another grill that was sitting there. And the wood was actually up against one of the fireboxes. And we'd kind of moved the grill. We didn't think. We got that firebox. I mean, it was rolling. It was rolling smoke. And we were like, let's go run up to the dollar store and we were trying to find some sausage.
Trying to find some sausage quick, yeah.
And of course, we didn't find any there. But we got a phone call, and they were like, the backyard's on fire? So we had to run home, put out the fire, and then I think we ended up going to Stripling's or something and getting the sausage.
So the dried out wood basically had caught on fire that was touching the firebox. And I should have known that because it was way dried out. But it's all good. It happens. We cooked. And man, did we cook! We cooked 2 briskets that night, man.
Yeah, we cooked. It felt like we cooked for 48 hours.
But dude, it was worth it when they were finished, wasn't it?
Yes.
That one was unbelievable. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, Adam, Mike, it's Jim.
Hey,
how are you,
Jim.
How's it going?
Good, man. It's awesome to hear from you. How you doing tonight?
Good. On this thing about her being drugged.
Yes, sir.
I think that's highly possible.
Okay.
That she was drugged. And with Tomato Head being a biology teacher, he may have access to agents like chloroform or other agents maybe that could help in that type deal. This is all just my opinion.
Right.
And also, I wanted to touch on Sheriff No News. He is up to his ass in alligators right now.
I saw
He
that
had
comment
from
earlier.
the last meeting,
He
which
is.
was
Yeah.
yeah, they're snapping alligators too. From his from the last, I think it's called the Board of Supervisors. It may be Board of County Commissioners out there in his county, and they are investigating him, and he's going to have to either come and testify to them or submit it in writing about all the inconsistencies on his resume when he applied for the job there. Not the sheriff's job, but a deputy's job in the jail. He omitted the things that where he was either had to leave El Paso or was going to be fired. Also, that he had been suspended, I think it was something like 4 or 6 times on the job, which is if I had ever got suspended on my job, it'd been one time, and then the next time you'd have been gone. There would have been no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean,
and didn't he have...
anybody that's been suspended without pay for that long, and the one incident was where he beat a guy that was handcuffed with one of those metal flashlights that the deputies used to carry. This guy was handcuffed, and he beat him so bad in the head that the guy was put in an intensive care bed in a hospital there in El Paso.
I heard about that.
And that was the incident, I think, that axed him.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but didn't he have like 28 different violations at his previous place of employment?
Oh, yeah, he had El Paso, Texas Police Department. But on his resume, he admitted those things. He didn't, wasn't truthful about them, and they never evidently investigated the instance with El Paso. And also the thing that he admitted, or he omitted telling them, was that he had they gave him the option, which I wouldn't have done. I would have fired him flat out. They gave him the option to resign or be fired. The police chief, I guess, did down there, or maybe it's the mayor or whatever, El Paso.
Right.
But he omitted all that stuff off his resume. None of that stuff was reported. So now that all this stuff has come forward, I think it's called the county directors, board of directors or something of the county of Pima County. They are investigating this, and they want him to come and answer for all these things that he was not truthful about, and that's what's going to get him fired. It's not going to be anything with the Nancy Guthrie investigation. It's going to be that he lied on his application that's going to get him fired. But he's, like I said, he's up to his butt in alligators right now. And, anything to do with this case, I think, is low on his totem pole because he's trying to cover up and figure out how he's going to keep his job. And I don't think he's going to. I think they're going to axe him one way or the other. But they said that 300, I don't know how many total people was in his department, 300 of his deputies have signed a paper saying that they were in favor of them recalling him.
Wow.
That's a lot of employees that don't like him.
It is. That's tough there. 300.
I don't know how many total deputies he's got. Maybe that's all of them. I don't know. But they said that 300 of his deputy sheriffs, of course, that's the patrol, the investigations, the jail, and everything, they have signed that petition that they're to recall him.
Wow.
So that tells you what kind of leader he is in that sheriff's department out there.
For sure.
Yeah. So he's got way bigger problems than Nancy Guthrie right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know that he cares, Jim.
I just want to touch on that.
I think that he's so far gone, and his mind is on so many other things. I think he's ready to retire, and I think he doesn't really care, honestly.
Well, the guy's 72 years old.
Yeah, and
He's 72 years old
getting all
and
this,
still holding the sheriff's job.
getting all this attention now. So
Somebody said they only
Of course,
think
I
there's
don't.
400 in the whole department.
wow,
Right. 400? Okay,
Yeah.
over 300 of them, a little over 300 of them have signed that petition that he needs to go.
that's crazy.
So he's probably got, 80 suck-ups or whatever.
Yeah, for
Now,
sure.
how if they fire him or recall him or whatever they're going to do, I don't know how it goes. I don't know whether they'll take the chief deputy and make him the acting sheriff or the interim sheriff, or how it goes out there, or whether they'll hire somebody completely different to come in and be the sheriff. Who knows? That would probably be the best thing, because that way you could find out what the corruption is. But I'm sure there's a lot more dirt on this guy than just what lying on his resume. But, I don't know why Pima County, when they hired him to even work in the jail, the acting sheriff at that time, didn't investigate this guy with El Paso Police Department. Why did you leave? What kind of employee was he? And these allegations that's come out about, you don't beat a man that's handcuffed. What threat is a guy that's handcuffed? Okay, he might can kick you with his feet, but you don't beat him in the head with one of those metal flashlights.
Yeah,
and I'm sure it was one of those, and I carried one EMS. I carried one EMS with me all the time that was like a 3-battery or 4. Mine might have been a 4-battery aluminum flashlights.
Yes.
I mean, you could crack somebody's skull wide open with that, and evidently he did, because this guy was hospitalized and was in the intensive care unit after the beating that Nanos put on him.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So but I think that he's got so much on his plate right now that he's trying to figure out, how in the hell am I going to keep my job and this big salary so I can drive around in my Corvette and all that kind of crap. And I don't think that I don't even think that they are investigating this case at all. I think it's just been swept under the rug, and she disappeared. We don't know where she went, and that's it.
But
Jim, the other thing that I wanted to touch on too,
real quick, why would they do that though? Like, especially this being as high profile as it is, why in the world would they do that?
Why would he just not even really investigate the case?
Yeah, why in the world would they
I don't know that he's got the people, the training, the people, the expertise, whatever you want to call it, to investigate a high rating case like this. I
got you.
I think he was over his head. Day one. If this case, if he'd have come in, they'd said, okay, this lady's missing. Oh, there's blood on the front door. We're going to back off. We're going to flag the crime scene off. We're going to call the FBI in to investigate this. Somebody may have been in jail by this time. I mean, we're like, I think today might be 71 days.
Yeah.
And they don't according to them, they don't even have a suspect.
I totally agree with you, Jim. Like, for instance, and I've said this before, when I was working for the sheriff's department here, we didn't work traffic accidents. Like, we didn't, we just didn't. We came to scene and, we secured the scene, and then Georgia State Patrol came in and did that. Georgia State Patrol, like, all of their troopers have that kind of training for, accident investigations. We did not. So we never, we just came in and secured the scene, and then as soon as they got there, we turned it over to them. We sat there and directed traffic around the scene while the investigators did what they do. Because we were not capable of doing that. We would have not have done a good job in that. We'd have done the best we could. That wasn't what we did. And And so I think they came in and
Right.
they just honestly thought that it was an old lady went missing and just didn't take it serious from the beginning, and that's when everything screwed up. Or maybe somebody told him not to investigate the case, one of his donors or something. I don't know. That because when you run for sheriff, you have people in the county that back you, right? They donate to your your campaign and stuff like that, and they might have said, hey, I did this, this, and this, or I'll tell this. You need to back off on this. Like there's a lot of things that could go into play in that scenario. And hey, botch this crime scene or something like that, or I'll come out on all your other stuff. So they might have been blackmailing him.
The other thing that I wanted to bring up, the first raid that they did down at Rio Rico or whatever it was called, or the Carlos guy, the guy that was the delivery driver.
Right.
He never even. Of course, he went into another county because that town is not in his county. They went in another county with SWAT teams and all that stuff, and raided that lady's house and all that. And he did not even notify the FBI that they was going to make that raid.
Really?
Now, does that sound questionable? The FBI was already brought in on the case at that time, just barely brought in on it, but they moved all that equipment, SWAT teams and bomb teams and all that stuff into another county, and never even said, hey, FBI, by the way, we got this tip and we're going to go after this guy. We think that he may be involved in this Nancy Guthrie. I'm like, what in the hell?
And that gets back to that gets back to trying to find the clue or whatever. There again, they go and do that, and just so FBI doesn't find what they want to find or hide. Like, I do not trust him at all. I don't put anything past him. You have that many violations through your career and that kind of stuff. When you told me that he beat a handcuffed inmate or prisoner or suspect, that told me everything. My whole attitude has changed towards him, just due to the fact of at first I just thought he was stupid. Like, I thought like he was just an idiot. And somebody's asking the question, do I think he's still an idiot?
Right.
Or I think he's both. I think he is corrupt. Honestly, after seeing this, and I could be totally wrong, and this is my opinion, I think he has been paid to look the other way in certain crimes or this, that, and the other. And I totally think that he knew he was over his skis, but I think he wanted to know, hey, if the FBI gets this, they're going to find out something. And he's trying to CYA, whatever that is.
Yeah. Good point.
That's true.
Good point. Well, Jim, you always bring up some very, very, very good points, man. You do a great job of everything for us. So thank you so much for all your continued support, man.
Oh, no problem, buddy. I'm glad to do it.
Well,
everybody sub up.
Yeah, and we can't thank you enough, man. Again, thank you so much.
All righty. Talk to you guys later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Somebody had an awesome point.
Jim is cool.
Yeah.
He is a cool dude.
They said you need whiskey
glasses. Yeah.
With Patriot Pride on it.
Yeah, I'm working on that. For sure. It's a good point, though. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think this guy is I think he's over his head, one, and I think, two, his ego is so large that he's not going to ask for help from anybody. And, the unfortunate thing about it is just at the expense of Nancy. It's just awful. Let's see if we can catch up on some of these chats, guys. How many, let's see, guys, let's see if we can get to, guys, we need 2 subscribers.
I was sitting there talking, and I saw it to go to 2,748, and as I talked, I saw one disappear. I was like, oh, they didn't like what I said.
Yeah, nah, these bots, YouTube does that. But guys, if you're watching, just hit that subscribe button, please. We need 2 more subscribers to get to 2,750. So if you guys would help us out, we really appreciate it. And if you're rewatching it, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please just hit the like button. Real quick, if you're new to us, we're Patriot Pride. We're a nonprofit, and we help give back to military families in need. So thank you guys for everything that you do. We appreciate all your support. Yeah, I agree, Nanette. Jim is great. So 171 likes. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you guys. Need 2 subs and yeah, 2 subs is all we're asking for, guys. 2 subs. We've had a lot of views on this tonight. Just 2 more subs is all we need, guys.
So what you got planned this coming up week? You got a busy week?
I'm always busy, Mike.
Oh my gosh. See, that's why I don't ask him questions, right?
Always busy, guys. I'm going to be doing a and Teresa Joe, Teresa Joe, give me if you're willing to give me a call, because if you really are going to Mexico, I'd like to talk to you about it, because I've been down there a few times and there's a couple spots that I really love.
I said, oh.
Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Georgia in the house.
Hello, guys.
How are
there.
you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. This is Toy.
I was wondering if you was gonna call tonight.
I know. I was getting my feelings
But
hurt.
you know, I've been tuned in since the beginning.
Okay. Well, good.
I've been watching the whole show. I just don't have much to say. I really just want to call and say hello.
Well, we are glad you did.
I'm glad you did. Yes, because you were awesome. So
Yeah, I don't really have a theory on what's on about if she was drugged or not. I can't really say if she was drugged or not. I don't know. What did they say about that?
Well, the video we watched said that the heart rhythm mimicked someone in a sedated state the last 10 to 15 minutes that she was at the home. So the theory that I kind of posed out there was maybe she was already drugged before, she got home. They got her in there. They got her in the bed. She was asleep, and they thought that she would continue to be sedated, but she wasn't. They didn't give her enough, and so the perp woke her up, startled her, and they had to come up with a plan B since she was awake and not sedated like that she was supposed to have been. So we don't know. Francis, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Welcome to the Patriot Pride family. So Miss Toy, so that's kind of, that's kind of my thought process. If there's sedation already involved, right? If they've already got that type of that type of thing going on, maybe they did that before they got her back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the caller a little bit before, I think it was Mr. Jim.
Yeah.
He kind of, he kind of felt the same way I was feeling about, because like I originally said, I do most definitely think it's an inside job. And like with Tommaso, he's one of the ones that I've been allegedly thinking along the whole time since day one, too. Like I said, an inside thing. And he's a scientist, correct, like a teacher.
Yes, ma'am. Teaches AP biology.
And, yeah, and, he probably done whipped up some chemicals and got with somebody all at the same time in the lab, getting everything coordinated to, into playing.
Right. Forget me not. Thank you so much for upgrading to a platinum membership. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. But yes, for sure, Miss Toy. We just don't know. It's just so much stuff out there that could be. You know what I mean?
Because what is this now? Is this day 73?
71, I think. Maybe 71.
It's somewhere
71.
along in there. Yeah, too long. That's the point. It's just too long.
And I don't know if that was true information today, but I did kind of hear something about they found something in Tommaso's car. Did you hear about that, or you didn't?
I didn't hear about that.
I hear so much.
I know. There's so many things out there.
Yeah, it was some. They say they found some kind of. They still don't have any suspects, but they did. Well, I don't know if that's true, because some of the channels don't be true to me.
Yes, ma'am.
And they say some kind of DNA was found in his car, but I don't know if that's true. But I do, however, still think he is most definitely, or if not all, somebody is involved in that circle.
Right. Yeah. It seems like they have to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, because it got to be. Nobody's claimed his money. I wish I knew.
I know, me too.
I would most definitely snitch.
You'd get that money,
I would be the snitch.
Okay.
I would get that money. But set aside from Nancy, Adam, how are you feeling? Because when you first came on tonight, I heard you mention and you said you was sick.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm blessed, Miss Toy.
Okay, I just want to make sure you don't need me to come nurse you back to health.
Well, maybe. I mean, if you can figure out how to get these sinuses better. I've been dealing with it for about
I can see you some medicine. I'm in Georgia now, so I'm not far.
Okay. Well, I might need to get some medicine. Get these sinuses cleared up.
Because right now you important to me.
Well,
so I just want to make sure you're feeling well.
I appreciate that. Thank you
so much. Because I got to keep watching every day.
Well, thank you so much.
I got to keep in tune.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I hope you feel better.
Hey, thank you so much.
And hello to you too, Mike.
Hey, how are you? I want to tell you.
I'm doing good.
I love your energy, and I love how you harass Adam all the time.
We always love.
I know, but it's all in good favor.
That's
it's
right.
all in good
100%.
favor.
That's right. We love hearing from you, Miss Toy.
I'm just a good spirited woman.
We can tell.
And it's all about the love and
yes,
happiness.
ma'am, for sure. I love hearing from you.
We got to have that.
We love hearing from you. So thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much.
We'll talk to you next time, okay?
Okay, y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
We got another platinum.
I love Miss Toy. Monet, thank you so much. Welcome to the Patriot Pride family. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you so much. And she does so much for us, Mike.
She does.
She does a lot for us. So thank you so much, Monet. We appreciate that. Guys,
Buddy,
I think YouTube is screwing us, Mike. I think something's messed up here.
Why?
I do. I think something's been messed up.
Because
I've been stuck on this. No, I've been stuck on this for over a week, Mike. A week.
A week of what?
A week that I have not hit 2750. I guarantee you something's messed up. So, guys, just to prove to me that something's not a little bit fishy here.
You're about to prove to me, like,
if
right
nobody,
now,
listen, if there's at least 2 people in here that have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button because I want to see and I want you to tell me you subscribed. So if you have not hit the subscribe button, please hit it and then tell me that you hit it in the chats because I think YouTube's screwing with me. I really do.
Go back and scroll down just a hair.
There's nothing else. I know, that's what I'm telling you. To do this chart.
They probably are like, y'all got to slow down. This ain't right.
So guys, please, if you're here and you have not subscribed, just 2 of you, hit the subscribe button and tell me that you did, please. Yeah, they are messing with me. So please let me know. Two people's all I'm asking for. Hit the subscribe button and let me know you hit it real quick. Chris, sorry about that. Can everybody else hear us pretty well? Is our audio doing good tonight? Yeah, that's right. I agree with you, Evans. Francis subscribed tonight. Okay, thank you so much. Don't know if we saw that one come through, Mike. So 2 more people. Thank you, Jim. Yes, we're fine. Okay, thank you. Chris, sorry. Maybe go out of the room and come back in. YouTube does weird stuff. I'm starting to realize that. So 2 people, please, if you're here and you have not subscribed, just hit the subscribe button and then tell me you subscribed so that I can go back over and check and see this. Because I think they're messing with me, Mike. I really
go ahead and say it so you can owe $100.
Thanks, Nanette. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. Sometimes if I watch, so I can watch on 3 different TVs or 3 different devices in my house, and then I go to one of my TVs in my bedroom, and the sound is completely different. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. And we'll keep the phone lines open for a couple more minutes, guys. If you guys want to call us, phone number's 470-499-0902. Charlotte, I'm subscribed. Thank you so much. Let me see if that went through. Nope. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. They're fucking with me. They are fucking with me.
Made him pay $100.
Listen, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. Sorry, guys, but that's not cool. It's not cool.
Oh,
We've got people telling us they're subscribing, and the number, the live number is not moving, guys. It's been doing this for a week. I'm got to call somebody now.
Yeah, who you calling?
I don't know. I'm
calling
somebody to figure this shit out because I'm tired of this. Anyway, sorry, guys. Sorry to get off on that tangent. One. It showed 1. Okay.
Maybe you just have to.
No, it's a live count. Anyway, so guys, call us and let us know if you think this theory of being drugged beforehand is something you think.
Can we cut on some air?
Yeah, they are effing with me. Yeah.
Y'all about to see.
Maybe. That's right, Jessica. You're right. Maybe we can.
What's that?
She said maybe it'll update overnight and we can pray about it.
Hey.
Yes, maybe we need to do that.
Bruh.
The room comments were empty when I placed the comment. We still got Monet up here. I'm sorry. YouTube is messing with you guys. That's messed up. Adam said, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. 300? No. Not 300. Right.
Yes, I think you are.
No.
You are.
No.
Yes.
I only said 2, and I know which 2 I said, but it was the same. It was the same 1, so it only counts for 1.
And I said 1. So there's a 300.
Let me see. Yeah, guys, it really is screwing with us. It really, really is. And it's kind of disheartening because you work so hard, right? And you get all these people that support you, and they do these things. YouTube does this. I've heard of this before, but I'm not putting YouTube down. YouTube, so just like
what did they say? What did you hear?
Monet became. Oh, it's still up here. It's a little late. They do these things. They do these things, man. I don't really want to get into it because I'm not trying to get a strike. But good night, Nanette. Risa Joe, again, if you want to call and talk about Mexico, I can tell you some pretty interesting things. I've been down there a few times. I love it. Some certain few places, I love it. YouTube has been messing up a lot. Yeah, they have been. Yeah, I agree. 2? Oh, no. That's not true, Jessica. That's not true, Jessica. And it was in the same sentence, so it really doesn't count. So anyway.
Do y'all see how he makes up rules? You see that? I'm just saying.
Anyway,
welcome to my freaking world.
Anyway, guys. Risa Joe, if you want to talk about Mexico, give me a call. I'd love to give you some pointers on where to go. And anyway, if there's anybody else out there that wants to talk about this this theory that she may have been drugged, listen, real quick. If one person will hit the subscribe button, it doesn't matter who it is, please hit the subscribe button and let me know if you hit it because I want to see. I'm looking at a real count number right here. So anybody, please, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and put in the chat that you did it because I want to go back and check and verify that they're messing with me. So if you're in here, what is there? There's 133 people in here right now. So I'm sure there's one person that has not subscribed. So please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Heavens. I appreciate you. Yeah.
I clicked.
Forget me not clicked. Does that mean you subscribe? Somebody hit the subscribe button that has not hit it and let me know that you did it because I want to check on this real quick.
Please, somebody hit it so
I'm telling you, Mike.
So
look,
we can move on.
No, I'm not moving on.
I know when he gets on something,
it's messed up, man.
Okay,
it's messed up. This is messed up.
Guess what? We will when we get there. We get there. I would love to get there tonight, but
we're gonna get there tonight. But anyway, we've got like 10 people that said they subscribed. Kathleen, thank you so much. for becoming a member of the Patriot Pride family. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
I know it's hot as all get out.
You think so? I'm not that hot tonight. I'm not that hot tonight, man. I'm good tonight. Look at this. Look at this. I'm telling.
Thank you.
Whoever that was, I appreciate it. Maybe there's probably like 5 people that had to do it, but thank you guys. We got to 2750, so at least they're not. At least I know that we can get there. But thank you so much, Kathleen, for becoming a bronze member. Thank you. So yeah, if anybody, Nanette's still here. Thank you. If anybody wants to call, I'm gonna leave this number up for, let's say, 3 more minutes. 11:33. I'm gonna bring it down.
I feel like I'm in a sauna suit. Like all of a sudden, it just got hot as hell in here.
It's a little warm. And real quick, guys.
You want to tell me what you were drinking today?
Real quick, guys.
See, he's not.
Real quick. We've had like 5 or 6 more members tonight, right? So we're probably halfway to Mike and what he has promised us. So if we get to 100 family members, right? We call them Patriot Pride family members. Thank you, Cindy Lou. If we get to 100 family members before August the 1st, Mike has agreed to wear pink Speedos on a live stream for 5 minutes. So we're almost there, guys.
You can't wait for that, can you?
I don't think they can wait for it either.
He ragged me so hard.
I cannot wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Because that is totally out of my element.
Yeah, it is. And when he said it, I was like, dang, dude, that's pretty cool that you would do that. Mike does the Dougie and Speedos. Yes.
Hey, I might do it. I might do a crip walk.
Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Patriot Pride fam. It's Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
Sorry. Shauna from Tennessee.
Hey, Shauna from Tennessee. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight?
I'm okay. I'm super late, so
hold on, Shauna.
I missed a lot. But
hold on one second, John. Janice, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you. Sorry about that, Shauna. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just have a good excuse as to why I was late. I told you, what was it, Wednesday, that we were gonna have my son was gonna barbecue a butt or whatever you call it.
Yeah, you did say that. How'd that go?
Against his better judgment, because he knows his mama can't cook, he followed the instructions that you gave me to tell him, and I had to replay it for him. He's like, "Oh my God, Mom, I can't believe you tell." Yeah, anyway. So, but he followed it, did the mustard and all that, and he said, "Holy crap, Mom, you done good." I said, "Well, it's not me. It's Patriot Pride. It's the barbecue sauce." And he was a fan, and so everybody loved it. So that's why I'm a little late. We just left his house not long ago, but I mean, I told you I put that rub on my cottage cheese, and he's like, "I'm not sure you're supposed to do that." I said, "Well, I don't care. It tastes good." So,
well, thank you.
But your barbecue sauce was a hit. Yeah, the whole family loved it, and I believe my son, excuse me, well, my oldest son will probably become a new subscriber. But he did say as a Marine, he said, "Just thank y'all for what you do." And also, I want to know if my little test worked out. I've been here for about 10 minutes listening, and I'm not, as you know, I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't understand how it all works, like the analytics, but I do know I've heard a lot of people saying YouTube's messing up. So I'm a member through Buy Me a Coffee, but not on YouTube, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I unsubscribed from you to do a little test and waited about 1 minute and came back and subscribed again. And right after I did that, you said, "Oh, we made it. We got our subscriber," or something. I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
Did you meet your subscriber count? Okay. So I wonder, I mean, because I know people automatically get unsubscribed for some reasons. I was not unsubscribed, but I unsubscribed and came back and subscribed. So if I was the one that subscribed and you made your goal,
that's weird because I was already subscribed. I'm sorry, it sounds like word salad, but
No, it makes sense. Yeah, it's just weird. YouTube does some weird stuff. It really does some weird
they
stuff.
do.
Yeah, and I can't really figure it out.
Well,
And that bothers me when I can't figure something out. So I just go deeper and deeper into it when I can't figure it out.
same.
And so I don't know.
Yeah,
But
you're
no,
like me.
I'm glad you like the rub. You use the all-purpose rub, right? The red one.
Yes, and the all-purpose barbecue sauce. But I'm about to order the I can't remember. And imagine that. Like I said, my son, he's 31 years old, and he thinks he knows a lot more than his 51-year-old mama. But
Of course.
I'm gonna order the other ones too now. So
Okay. Well, thank you so
I'm not the
much.
chef in the family, but I'm gonna order the rest of them.
Well,
But yeah, anyway, I feel like I heard Miss Tori say you weren't feeling good, Adam. I hope you feel better soon.
no, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm okay. It's just I can't get over. I got some sinus issues going on that I've had for a few
It's
weeks
the pollen.
Yeah, it's
telling
bad.
you.
It's bad here
Yeah.
in Georgia. Yeah, but I'm
And
blessed.
it is
I'm
here
blessed.
too in Tennessee, and we're all blessed. Ain't right we are, but no, because I work, with dogs and stuff. I mean, even I've had a lot of my grooming dogs, and my canine working dogs that have had to have cortisone injections the steroid injection and prednisone and all that because of the pollen. It's even messing with the dogs. So
Yeah. It's
I mean,
rough.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying I think that's what it is. But
It's definitely rough right now.
anyway, I just wanted to call. It is, and you guys now remind me, you guys are Forsyth or Macon
We're up.
or
Right
neither?
outside of Athens.
Okay, well, I used to say I'm geometry challenged, but I learned that it's geography challenged.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah. Like I know I know my north, south, east, and west, but I kind of suck at like other states knowing the difference between what's north and what's south. I just know I've been all over Georgia, so I know we're not far from each other because I'm just outside Nashville. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I think it's the pollen, but Anyway, I digress. Okay, love you guys. Thank y'all. Always watching, and I'll go back and rewatch the beginning.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. And then when you order, whatever you order, just call back in and let me know what you're cooking, and I'll give you some pointers on how to cook it as well.
Okay, but I'll have to. I won't be cooking. It'll be my husband or my boys.
Well,
So
I'll give you some
I'll get the
pointers.
instructions. No.
I'll give you some pointers that you can give to them.
What's that? There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Thank you
But
so
no,
much.
seriously, in all seriousness, hey, listen, seriously. I mean, with my boys and my husband going, this is good. Like, it's good.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
You know
it.
what they say about a man?
That's right.
Yeah, they know their tummy and they know what tastes good. But all right, God bless you guys.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Absolutely. Good night.
Bye-bye.
See ya, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of God, I want to tell you guys how good God is. And you can believe this or not. And Mike, I haven't even told you this. But here's how good God is to me. So I was running yesterday, right? And I was running on the shoulder, real thick shoulder, Mike. And I was about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile into a 2-mile run. And so I'm running, a car's coming. I get up on the main road up there.
You're at the main road?
Not 316, not 78, but the other
Yeah,
road.
okay.
I won't say what name it is, but I'm up there. Dude, I roll my ankle so bad. It pops, Mike. And we've played sports our whole life. We know when we hurt ourselves. It popped, dude. I almost fell. Guys over here, and I'm running, and I'm not going to stop running. I'm like, I got to get back home. So I'm like, God, please just make my ankle be all right. Because I got a lot of stuff I got to do for some family this coming week. So I'm praying as I'm running, Mike, and I'm like, God, please just heal my ankle and let it be okay. And dude, I'm telling you, I got home and it was bruised up, it was swollen up. Said a prayer again last night, dude. My ankle feels better than it's ever felt today.
Really?
That's how good God is for me, guys.
Well, I am definitely not a healer like him, but you do know somebody that owns a
I
cryotherapy
keep
business
forgetting about that, but yeah,
actually,
you're right.
that actually is targeted and localized, and that's what I do.
I forget. I keep forgetting about it, and I hate to ask people for things. You know that I'm not going to ask for anything. So,
I mean,
I don't
glad
know.
I'm glad he healed it, but next time, quit being so dang hard. Like I get called. That's what I do.
Yeah. And I think I got a couple on. I got a favor to call in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, well,
Yeah, you definitely have a favor to call in. Like,
yeah, it's all good. But anyway, guys, well, hey, it's been fun tonight, guys. If we'll leave this call line open for maybe 2 more minutes. If you guys want to call in, we'll talk.
hey, we're talking about you need to learn how to do the Dougie since I gotta wear the bikini, and then somebody said I needed to figure out how to do the doggy or something.
Shauna, you never overtalk. We love to hear from you, so don't ever think that you overtalk. None of our callers overtalk. We'll talk to you as long as you guys want to talk. That's what we're here for, is you guys, right? So thank you guys. Don't ever think that you're overtalking. Yes, he is, Shirley, all the time. So again, if you guys want to run this theory by me real quick, we'll talk about it real quick. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey guys,
Hey,
What's up?
it's Jessica again.
hey, Jessica, again.
So yeah, me and Jody and I decided that Adam needs to learn how to do the Dougie since Mike has to wear the Speedo.
Adam might already know how to do the Dougie, Jessica. I used to break dance when I was little.
Oh, Adam knows how to do the Dougie.
I used to break dance when I was a little kid.
Oh
Jessica.
man.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a real quick story.
That don't work then. We got
this is how much of a hustler I am. So, real quick, Jessica. So my dad used to work for Johnson and Johnson, right? And every year, Johnson and Johnson would take a company bus, like a chartered bus, to the Braves game, and it was like one of my favorite things to do. It would only come down around like once a year. So I would dress up like Michael Jackson. I had a hat. And I would dance up and down the aisles, and I'd hold my hat out. I'd hold my hat out for people to give me money.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
that is so funny to me because you. Go ahead.
So I may already know how to do the Dougie.
You know how to do the nay-nay?
Of course, whip and nay-nay. There's not
you know how to
many
do the nay-nay too?
I can't do. Yeah, for sure.
Y'all, he can dance.
You know, it's okay. So it's funny because my mom, she never wanted to be called grandma because she was a grandma at 37.
Yeah.
So they call her Nene.
Oh, really?
And when that song came out, yeah, they call her Nene. It's Nayny. And when that song came out, my baby sister had my nieces and nephews do a dance for her to that song for Christmas.
Oh, really?
And Michael Jackson is one of my mom's favorite all-time singers.
Yeah,
of
there'll
all
never be
time.
another Michael
And
Jackson.
no, there will never be in Michael Jackson. Well, my grandson is autistic.
Okay.
And so he's really, really into computers. Well, Netflix did Sing is like a video on Netflix. It's a art animated cartoon thing on. Well, anyway, they did like a Halloween thing to Thriller.
Okay.
And he learned he learned everything to the Thriller dance. Well, then he started wanting to see the real Thriller. Well, he taught himself the whole Thriller dance, and he won't be 7 until July. Well, when his mom and dad, my son and my daughter-in-law got married last year, and we had them play it, the DJ play it, and we have it on video.
Yeah.
It is the most amazing thing, and it's funny that you just told me that you did all that dancing and stuff because you're involved in all that stuff, because that's what my grandson does. It was just funny to me that you're saying that you do all that.
Well,
it was weird that that kind of... My grandson was just doing that.
Listen.
I used to do all that.
He did all that. He would probably throw his back out.
Now, I will admit this, and you saw this. maybe about 12 years ago. But you saw me. I've done so. The worm used to be my signature move. So you saw me do it, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Along with some other things, you saw me do that.
I did.
Yeah.
So
Saw
what
you
would
do
make
that
you
night.
say you used to do it and not? Why would you not do it now?
I don't get out much anymore, Jessica. I got a lot of other
He's
things.
so busy.
I got a lot of
remember?
other things that I'm trying to get done. So
Oh,
Oh,
my
Adam, you
yeah.
you know what you could do for the veterans and make it that much more exciting for them. Add that into your barbecues and stuff for the veterans.
Dancing.
Just think what you could do for them. Cut
Dan-
loose for them.
You could be like the dancing host.
Oh Lord.
You know, like
There
the
you
dancing
go,
bear.
the dancing host.
That's something I'll have to think about for sure.
Your face
I'll
when
have to
I
think-
said that.
I'll have to think about that.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to die.
I wish I could see his face.
Oh my
I wish I
gosh.
could see his face.
Oh Lord. Well, yeah. We'll definitely think about that. How about that?
Okay.
I wish I could see your face.
They're like, just go shirtless.
All right. Well, we'll think about that. We'll see what happens.
Billie Jean.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Thank you, Jessica. You too. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, that would be fun. We could do a dance off for veterans.
The dancing host.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god, it's so hot in here, bro.
I can do it on the strip in Vegas. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. So
So hold, no.
I got a good one for you, but go ahead.
So you were going to dance in Vegas. What dance you gonna do?
I don't care. I'll do anything. But listen, so I used to have a lot of employees, right? And so we would have a Christmas get together once a year, right? For I don't know, I had 200, a little over 200 employees. And you have to act the
Professional.
position
Right,
you're
right.
in, right? And so, but this was always the one time a year that I kind of would let my hair down a little bit. And so we would have a Christmas get together. And so I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, he won't let me cut on a fan because it might make too much noise in the
Turn it on.
background.
Go turn it on and see if they can hear it. We'll do a test.
Oh, my
But anyway, so there's a song that goes, set it up on the left, set it up on the right, set it up. And so
So you setting it up?
there's a dance that goes along with it. And so all my employees, they were out there and they were dancing. And so I jump out there with them, Mike, and I start set it off. Basically, I think set it off is the name of the song. Just leave it right there.
It's behind two boxes and a light.
So the name of the song is Set It Off. So we had a good time. So guys, real quick, let me know. Can you guys hear that fan in the background? Because that's the only reason we haven't had a box fan on. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't want it to make a sound that you guys could hear. So does anybody hear a sound in the background? Nobody hears it. We're good. Come on. Thanks, guys. That you don't,
You have had me in a sweatshop.
dude. You guys don't know how much that helps out.
It's only on you. This, dude.
The AC, the
I am
AC's
getting
on.
screwed.
The AC's
royally.
on in there. The AC's on. The AC's on. You want to smoke one a cigar after this?
Yeah, I would love to.
All right, we'll smoke a cigar after this, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I love this community, guys. The average
I needed that
view
tonight.
duration. Look, I want to tell you guys something real quick, and I'll tell you something, Mike. You can't hear it. That's a blessing to hear. So listen. So there's a lot of analytics that go along with YouTube, guys. And we've had, I don't know. I think our biggest one was 38 or 40,000 views, but the average duration time on it, Mike, was only like 3 minutes or something, right? And so I'd much rather have concurrent viewers like you guys are right now. Our average time is over 15 minutes, which is really good for YouTube. And it's okay that we're not having thousands of viewers because we're going to have a lot of re-watches on this. But I just thank you guys that have stayed in here and hung in here with us because you truly are Patriot Pride family members. And so thank you guys for that. We have a good time here. Sweatshop. we have a good time here. That's what it's all about. We're here to talk to you guys. So I just appreciate everybody. Does anybody know the song "Set It Off"? Does anybody know that song? If Monet's a dancer, she should know this song. But anyway, it's a great song, and that's what I love dancing to that song. Cotton Eye Joe, Mike could probably dance to that.
Why would I? Where the hell did that come from?
Hey, Boogie Greenstreet. Now Boogie. This is the real Boogie Greenstreet. Mike, the other night we were on MAB, and another young lady came in on video, and he's like, "What's up, Boogie?" And Boogie's like, "That's not me. That's not me." Because it was somebody else, but MAB was calling her Boogie, but it really wasn't Boogie. So
Gotcha.
Thanks, Boogie, for joining us. 87, awesome.
87 what?
Oh, it's going to be 87. I thought. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate. It's going to be 87 degrees, so we're going to have to turn the AC way up in here.
Well, Friday we're going to have to go live from Devon's football game then.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you used to skate to Set It Off. Yeah, that's a good skate song right there.
And Kelly, yes, I know how to do the dance you were talking about earlier.
Monet knows that song. Yeah, that's a good song. I wish we could play it for. I don't want to get copyright, but anyway, we'll move on. I got this channel from Dolly. Who said that? Where am I at, Mike?
I don't know.
Oh, well, Cindy Lou, we appreciate you being here. I can't thank you guys enough. Yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot, guys. Anyway, well.
So Devin he had practice today. He's got a game Friday night.
Yeah.
And then he's got a tournament Saturday, and then we have practice Sunday.
Wow. That's a lot. It's a lot. But he's awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to leave this call line open for like literally 2 more minutes. At 11:50, at 5 till, we're going to shut it down, guys. So if anybody wants to call, I just want to give everybody an opportunity to call in if you want to call in. And again, such a blessing to have grown the way we've grown, Mike, right?
Yeah.
I can't thank you guys enough. We can't do it without you guys. But we're just here to show, to create some type of awareness for Patriot Pride so that we can help out family members in need, military family members in need. That's what we're here to do, guys. So we're sitting tight, Mike.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. We're at 2751. Thank you, guys. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button or if you haven't hit the like button, guys, tell me where we at on the likes. Let's see where we're at on the likes. Somebody let me know. I need to set that up over here so that I can see it. But
set up what? What are you talking about?
The likes. Thanks, Risa Joe. Are you all buffering or is it me? I don't think we are. Yeah, we are crazy. I can understand that. Can't wait for the dance off in the pink Speedos on Fremont Street. All right, listen, guys, we're at 194 likes. Can we get 6 more likes? 6 more likes,
call
guys.
in. Yeah, y'all gonna have to call in. You want to keep us talking?
Yeah, because we're about to get out of here. If somebody wants to call in, call us, or we're gonna get out of here real soon. Guys, can we get 6 more likes? Let's get to 200. It helps out tremendously on the algorithm. So if there's 6 people in here that have not hit the like button, thank you. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
You wanted to hear us a little longer, didn't you?
No.
She said nope.
Listen, what? Y'all got a Facebook page?
So I don't do a lot with social media.
We do have a page. It does not get updated a lot.
Mike does that for me. I don't.
I was thinking maybe we could do a Facebook page where everybody could get on there and maybe come up with some story or something they want to cover, and it might give y'all some ideas.
That's a great idea.
You could definitely go over there and click on it. I'll actually get that information, but I'll just be honest with you. Since this is not mine, it's really hard for me to decide what he wants posted and what he doesn't want posted. And we're both really so busy during the week. When we communicate, it's just about what.
Yeah.
So yeah, but there is one set up, and you can go over there and y'all can decide what you want to do, and I will actually get it and I can forward it to him.
That's a great idea, though.
Okay.
That's a really good idea. And,
Well, I figured that way you know what to cover on the shows, if they want to change it or whatever,
yeah, for sure.
Because I know Nancy's getting old.
Well, I don't want to, I don't want to leave Nancy, but I also don't want to continue to just sit here and talk about the same things we've already talked about. I want you guys to be more interactive, and there's a lot of things out there that we can cover that I think you guys may like.
Well, Nancy's not the only people that's getting gone. I mean, we got a lot of kids that's getting gone too.
I know, so unfortunate.
I mean, covering kids, missing kids and stuff, that would be good.
Right. Okay.
Look, we're here for y'all. We'll cover whatever we need to cover. So, I mean, if there's something that y'all want to cover, and I have no problem talking about whatever that y'all want to discuss, because ultimately, it's y'all.
That's right. It's your channel.
And yeah, it's 100%. You can lead it y'all can lead it in any direction y'all want to lead it in.
Yeah. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. But no, Patricia, that's a great idea.
I just thought I'd mention it. That way, it might give y'all some ideas or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you so much. Again, we really appreciate that that idea. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
All righty. Well, we'll talk to you on
Well,
Wednesday.
I hope y'all get cooled off.
Oh, this fan has
And
made
what's
it.
this Dougie thing?
It's a dance.
What kind of dance is a Dougie?
Look it up on YouTube, Patricia.
You'll see.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you something. This is how far behind I am. You remember when they first come out with line dancing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's when I quit.
Okay.
I couldn't get the steps with the line dance, and I said no.
Well, look. Hey, when you line dancing, you just take 2 steps and move to the right. Take 2 steps, move to the left. Take 2 steps, move forward. And
I got
take 2
that
steps
part.
back. And then drop it down low. That's all you gotta do.
Does anybody want to see Mike drop it down low, real quick? Does anybody?
Well, I'll tell you something. If I ever drop something down, I won't be able to get it back up.
Oh Lord, that's awesome. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, Miss
All
Patricia.
right.
All right. We love you, Miss Patricia. Thank you for calling.
All right. Y'all be good.
We'll see you later.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mike.
Bye. See ya.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. What a great call. They want to see you drop it low, Mike.
No. They talking about they want to see you Dougie and do all your little.
Teach me how to Dougie. Everybody clap your hands. That's awesome.
I've already said what I'll do.
I don't know. We got to come up with something that's appropriate for me to do. You're not married. I am. What's up, No Tacos? So yeah, there's a lot of good things. There's one case in particular that freaks me out that I want to talk about. So
Okay.
we may talk about that Wednesday. I don't know. I want to make sure that we do things that people like. That's all. And so I guess the market or the people will let us know. We appreciate you joining us, No Tacos. Thank you. Take your hat off. So they want us to take our hats off.
My hat ain't
We will
coming
not be
off.
talking about Epstein. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
That one's out of the question till we get a little bit larger. Really bad high windstorm. Sorry about that. You can leave your hat on. Missing scientist. I'm thinking I know what it is, Adam. You may be.
I'm glad you do. Put it in chat so I'll know, because I have no clue.
I don't think anybody's going to be on board with what this is. It's a little bit older, but it's the craziest crap. Hey, Lynn. All right, guys. Anybody else want to give us a call? What about the missing general? Yeah. I was going to cover him one night, and then the lady in the Bahamas, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure, Jim. I was going to cover the general one night, and then something else came up, and we had to go back to Nancy. So, hey, cool. Go back and rewatch. We had a good one tonight. Had a pretty good theory. So, yeah, heavens. All right, guys. Anybody else want to call and talk about anything before we wrap this up? Would love to hear from you. If you just want to talk, we'll talk. If you want to talk about the theory that I gave, we'll talk about that. So let us know.
When are we going to determine if we are going to Vegas or not going to Vegas?
I don't know. We need to, don't we? Anybody else? I'd like to know this. Is there anybody in the chat that's going to CrimeCon? Cool. Thank you so much. Anybody in the chat going to CrimeCon? We've been invited. So we don't know. I don't know. I gotta make another trip here in a week or so. So I don't know if I want to be gone twice. Jody Lynn's trying. We may go, guys. I don't know. It's May the 29th, I think, through the 31st, I think. Caesar's Palace. Come on, Patricia. Well, we'll be praying for you, Nanette. Monet, are you still in here? Are you going to CrimeCon? Somebody said you're going to CrimeCon. I don't know. Thank you so much, Shauna. We really appreciate that.
I need to know so I can book out my schedule because, like, some people stay busy during the week.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to give it one more minute if you want to call. No? Okay. 65, retired, doing my job as assistant, yeah. Never been to Vegas? Vegas is, I think everybody should go to Vegas one time. It's not all just gambling. It's a lot of it, but Vegas, there's a lot to see in Vegas. And it's so overwhelming. It's kind of like New York, Mike. Like when you go out to New York and you look up and you see all the skyscrapers, it's just so overwhelming. Vegas is just so expansive, man. Like you can just look out and it just looks like it goes on forever. And if you're not there in the summer, it's really, really nice. But
well,
summer's terrible.
I went this summer, and we went, and I did not gamble one time.
That's good for you.
We were there. We were there for business. Like Devin was playing, and I was coaching, so we just ended up going and staying there the last day before we flew out.
Right.
But Devin had a blast. All the street performers wanted to hang out with Devin.
It's really cool there. You just gotta, you gotta keep it together. Guys, 3 more likes. Thank you for Get Me Not. So can somebody give us 3 more likes to get us to 200? 200. You know what, Mike? I'm going to play something real quick because I want to hear it. We're only going to listen to it for a second, though, guys. So I'm just letting you know that we're only going to listen to this for 1 second.
Oh, my gosh.
I just want to hear this. So.
You going to dance?
Probably not going to get up and dance right now, but I do want to hear this.
16
So listen,
years
I'm
ago.
not going to play this before a second because I don't want to get strike.
Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off. it off, I suggest y'all set it off, I suggest y'all set it off, set it off, come on, set it off, set it off, set it off.
They've shut us down.
They shut us down.
I mean, we should have sound. You guys can't hear us?
Can they hear us talk?
You guys can't even hear us talk? You hear us now. So you just can't hear the music playing, right? You can hear us. I don't know what's going on. What's up, the faithful servant? They can hear us now, Mike. Well, all right, guys. Let me set it off one more time and see if you can hear this. It may not let me play this, guys. That may be what's going on. But I really want you to hear the song. Hold on one second. All right. Let's see if you can hear this song real quick, guys. Roxy from Texas. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. In memory of Ryan and Nancy. Thank you so much. That's awesome. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get it real quick back on here. Guys, let us know if you can hear the sound real quick. All right, you should be able to hear this. So hold on.
Set it off, I suggest y'all set it off, I suggest.
All right, I gotta get this caller.
It says I hear you talking.
I gotta get the caller. Hold on. Hello, this is Patriot Pride.
Hey, Adam, this is Jim again.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, we heard the song. We heard the song playing, but when the song stopped and you guys started talking, that's when we couldn't hear you.
YouTube's trying to get us.
You were muted.
YouTube's trying to get us.
Yeah, you better not play it again.
That's one of the songs he used to dance to.
And just so people in the chat will know, don't use the word that rhymes with Einstein because YouTube will strike us. And I deleted 2 or 3 chats because they kept bringing that name up.
Okay.
And we're trying to prevent the strikes and keep the viewership up. Somebody asked me why was we so worried about a YouTube strike, and that's the reason. So they'll know in the chat.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Jim.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
All right.
that.
All right, buddy. Good night.
Good night. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Jim was on top of it.
Yeah, and when we did talk about that, we got 300 views and shadow banned.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, YouTube was suggesting our videos 70% of the time. We did one on that, and they suggested it 7% of the time. So we got to be careful, especially as being as small as we are. I'm so glad that I made it. All of you have made my day. Well, you made our day, Shauna. So thank you so much for being here with us. We like to have a good time, right? We've just been cutting up for about 10 minutes or so, Mike. But that's all right.
It's been longer than 10 minutes, bro.
Hey, we've been having a good time.
I'm just excited we got the fan on.
Guys, I'm so happy that they can't hear that fan.
And all this stuff will be moved.
What do you mean?
Well, it's behind the
we can set it up higher.
Yeah,
we can set it up
the way
a
the
little higher.
camera's set up. I didn't want to move the fan. Normally, it's sitting over there in the corner facing me, and you're like, we can't. They can't hear it. They can hear it.
Yeah, we can
now
set it up
it's
a little
facing
higher.
you, and you want to cut it on.
All right, guys, listen. I think we got to 200 likes, right?
Yeah. Surely.
We may dance a little bit more. If somebody else wants to call, listen, I'll put the phone number up one more time. If somebody wants to call, within 2 minutes we'll talk. But we might play another song. We'll probably have 2 strikes against us next time we go live. But hey, it was a good run.
Yeah, it was a good run. Y'all hope we don't get any strikes before Vegas.
The Patreon account, I have. It's pretty involved. What's up, Atlanta Joy? Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. So Atlanta was the person that joined Mab the other night that they kept calling her Boogie.
She's from Australia.
Yeah, she's from Australia. Atlanta, we'd love for you to give us a call if you can. If you want to talk about, I'm not sure Thank you. I'm not sure if you saw the beginning of this, but we'd love to hear what you think about our theory. If you'd like to give us a call, we're going to leave the number up for about 2 more minutes, guys. So if you're here for the first,
Yeah, I better get that cigar tonight.
yeah, we'll definitely smoke one tonight. And we're not condoning smoking or drinking YouTube. So if you guys are here for the first time, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can't hear the fan. Thank you, Cindy.
I've been telling him this whole time.
Guys, I didn't want you guys to hear
I know,
it.
but I was like, well, let's see if they'll hear it.
And
then all of a sudden tonight, he was like, can y'all hear this?
If you're here for the first time, guys, please hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And if you have not hit the like button, please make sure you hit the like button, guys. So, again, if you guys want to give us a call real quick, give church a smoke. You guys, would you guys snitch too? Would we snitch?
Would we snitch?
I don't know. It says, would we snitch too? We're a little different. Things have changed since I was young, yeah, for sure. Yeah, somebody give us a call if you guys want to talk. Number said incomplete or incorrect. Let's see. I got to figure out a way to do. So there's a way to do a panel through OBS, but you can't do it through live stream because it starts another stream. Right? So I got to figure out a way.
Like the real gangsters.
What's that?
You look like the real gangsters.
Well,
never claimed to be one of them.
We look a lot different than we used to look, I can tell you that. I think the phone lines are open. But I think she's in Australia, Mike. So there may be some type of restrictions on international calls. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Can you do a survey of how many people think that it's a very inner circle? Yeah, let's do that real quick. And it's good. I think that's Tom. It's good to have you. We haven't heard from you tonight. Do a StreamYard. I don't know if people would come back on here. All right, so listen. Let's do this real quick. We'll come back for like 30 minutes if you guys want to come back and do a panel. But we got to have some people that are committed to doing a panel. And we'll just talk about whatever if you guys want to do that. So if you want us to come out and do a panel for like only 30 minutes, then come back in or just put a 1 in the chat. If you want us to do a panel, and you will come back and do a panel with us, put a 1. If not, if you want to call it a night, put a 2. So
they want to know about the Patreon. You got started talking about the Patreon, and then
Kim, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Kim is awesome. Thank you so much, Kim.
I don't even know what Patreon is, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Is that like another streaming platform?
It's kind of a different way that you can connect to members that members can get things before certain people can, and you can contribute to that and all this and that. So, all right, so we've got. I'm asking you guys if you will come back and commit to being on the panel. Put a 1. If not, put a 2, because I don't want to waste your time or ours if you don't want to do it. So if we've got enough people that will want to be on a panel and you'll come back, then we'll come back for about 30 minutes. It's not going to be a long one, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. We'll talk about dancing. We'll talk about Nancy. We'll talk about life, whatever you guys want to talk about. But if you will commit to doing to joining a panel, let us know. 1. I don't do Discord. Yeah, I don't do it a lot. Subjects are open to Patreon. Yeah. All right, so we've got a few people. Alana says she will. Jessica will. Tom will. Kathleen will. Shauna will. Okay, cool. Cindy Lou. All right, guys. We good with that? We'll just do it for about 30 minutes. We'll do a panel.
I mean, yeah.
All right, guys. So here's what's up.
We're gonna have to go off.
We're gonna go off.
I gotta get me another drink.
Yeah, I gotta get another drink too. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna go off for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we will come back on and we'll do a panel and we'll bring some of you guys up. We're not gonna do it for super long. We'll do it for about 30 minutes, and So then we'll have some interaction face to face on a panel for about 30 minutes. So thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's been awesome as always. So we appreciate all your support. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit subscribe and like, and look for us to come back on in about, it's 12:16, so about 10 or 15 minutes. Look for us to come back on. We'll be back. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. Good night.
Peace.